Warning, incoming dad joke. Warning, incoming dad joke.
Hey, Tito, have you seen my Gone in 60 Seconds DVD?
No, it was here just a minute ago.
Nice.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
It was like a pink nightmare.
Christmas has a Yule log. Not a log, I don't have a log.
It's Father's Day.
All that I have, all that I've learned, everything I feel, all this and more, I bequeath you, my son.
Your father was Frankenstein, and your mother was the Lightning.
We named the dog Indiana.
I am your father.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another thrilling episode of Three Geeky Dads, the show that doesn't have an intro this week because I did not write one. It has been a busy month, and I am really tired. So I am just going, no clever poems, no more poems, no puns, no Boris Lugosi price voice. It's just me. Well, not just me. I got the dads here. Along with me, I'm Mark, in case you haven't figured that out. And with me is...
I'm Derek.
And I'm Brian.
And joining us, as always, is the Critters 4 to the rest of our Critters movies.
I think you already did that one.
Did I do Critters 4?
I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
No, I don't think you did Critters.
No.
Yeah, the other ones were more inventive. The
You tell
Critters 4.
We're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Insert 4 to hour 3.
Next week it'll be Ghoulies 4.
Yeah, right.
The shitty
everybody.
rip-off to a shitty rip-off of the Gremlins.
No, I'll save that one for later. It's Tito. Tito's here. Tito.
Hey, Tito.
Say
I'm
hi.
here. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody!
You smarmy bastard.
I made
Yes, schmuck.
Critters 4. Is
Critters
Leo
4.
in that one? Is that
no,
the one
that's
with Leo?
3. Get it right.
Leonardo
Leo's in
DiCaprio
3.
was in a Critters movie?
Yeah, he made his film debut, I believe, in Critters 3.
wow.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Talk about start at the bottom.
It was nowhere but up.
Yeah. No.
Well, then he did Growing Pains. But did he do Growing Pains after? Remember he was on that show for a while?
Yeah,
Yeah,
He was
And
like
he
the,
threw out
It was-
all the
it was like-
alcohol because he was afraid Alan Thicke was
They
becoming
pulled a
a
cousin
troll.
Oliver on that show, didn't they?
Oh, they sure did.
That's what he was.
Yep.
Hey, remember
They-
Cousin Oliver?
They had a baby in one season, and then the next season the baby was 5 years old.
oh, yeah, they had
and then
the
Leo
younger
showed
sister.
up, and-
yeah, he was like
And Mike Seaver started going all ape shit.
he was like his teacher or something, or found him on the streets. He was like a homeless kid.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He was.
that's right. He
Brought
was.
him home.
You can live with us, Leo, but you got to promise not to steal anything. That was the...
Like your
Except
wives.
our hearts.
Except our hearts.
Like our hearts.
And Alan Thicke went around going, Ben, what are you doing, Ben?
Watching, Dad.
That guy got so much tail. How did Alan Thicke get so much
You ever hear him sing?
No, that's his son.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, no,
No,
he
sings
does
the
sing
He
theme
too,
song.
yeah.
sings the theme
But
song.
Sings the theme song.
To
He
that,
wrote it.
but also to Different Strokes. I
Different
found
Strokes
out.
was Alan
Yeah,
Thicke.
Did he really?
He sang a bunch of
I
them.
did not know
Yeah.
that.
That's how he got all that tail.
And his son's just as bad.
He's one handsome
Robin
Canadian.
Thicke is...
Oh, is he the one? He
He's
dresses
a
like
total man whore.
he dresses like Beetlejuice in that video.
He
Yes,
did
yes,
dress
he
like
does.
Beetlejuice.
He looks exactly like Beetlejuice.
He's
and
the
Alan Thicke.
So none of this has anything
he's
to
the
do
ghost
with what
with the most
we're
STDs.
talking about tonight.
This was a
Ew,
special request,
gross.
right?
Yeah,
the Alan
so
Thicke
we
episode?
are.
Yes.
Yeah, someone requested we talk about Alan Thicke
for an hour and a half.
You're welcome.
No one requested that at all.
No,
but
should they?
it is request month. We are starting. It's November. First of all, did everybody have a happy Halloween?
We did.
It was
Did
all
you?
right.
It was
Yeah, it
all
was,
right.
yeah, it was solid.
Solid Halloween.
I hate Halloween during the week. I just hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the
Yeah.
day off, America.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give me Tuesday off.
It's a Celtic holiday,
Yeah,
and we have our rights.
Mm-hmm.
As-
Absolutely.
As me being a quarter Irish, I feel it
give us the day off.
to
Or
honor
just celebrate it on a
Stonehenge
Friday.
and Silver Shamrock and all that good stuff.
That's right.
Well, we hope you also had a happy Halloween. Got a chance to take your kids trick-or-treating, go to a few parties, get loaded in slutty costumes or whatever it is you did, and then came home and listened to our special Halloween episode.
Brian was a sexy cat.
He was. He always is.
Meow.
I hope you enjoyed the Halloween 2 bonus episode. If you listened to it kind of put us to sleep because Halloween 2 turns out is not very good. So anybody gives me shit about Halloween Ends, I'm going to make them watch this again. Or you could just listen to our episode.
Halloween 2, Electric Boogaloomus. It took me a week to come up with that one, boys.
A whole week.
That's good.
I wouldn't brag about that, man. A whole week. A day I could see, maybe 2. No, you're very witty. So now we move into November, and we're going to talk turkey and stuffing along the way, Thanksgiving.
Giving thanks back to you, the fans.
The fans.
The
By
listeners.
finally honoring. That was almost Marlon
Brando.
Brando.
Yeah, that is a little
Almost
Brando-esque.
Well, you see, you guys don't know who I can do.
I know who you can do. I know who you want to do. I know who you can do. We've heard
Kirsten
it many
Dunst
times.
out of it.
Leave Kirsten Dunst out of my wife's mouth. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. Let me rethink that. Oh, it's gonna
No,
be one
don't.
of-
That was perfect.
It's going to be one of those podcasts tonight. Oh, parents just don't know.
I just got smacked by the 3 geeky dads.
So that'll be our new promos. Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, if you're listening,
We're
please do
sorry.
that. We would never slap you, but can you say you did and record? No. All right. Hey, let's move on. It's Request Month, and we are actually starting Request Month with actually the first request we have ever gotten 5 years ago.
Jeez.
A listener by the name of Ryan Kershaw requested Goonies. 5 years later, we are now going to do it.
Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, and you've been waiting for this a
5
long
years.
time, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan.
Ryan has moved on to other podcasts, but we're still honoring his request.
Yeah, the Goonies podcast. They moved on to their podcast. Oh, wait, they started their own. I'll listen to that.
Sean Astin has such a soothing voice.
Oh, Bob. So yeah, that's what we're talking tonight. We are talking Goonies, but before we do that, we're bringing the appetizer back, and we have a great appetizer. And to that,
It's a loaded appetizer.
Like a loaded baked potato.
Like loaded weapon
This
one.
is a smorgasbord. This is one of those like when you look at the menu and there's just so many good sounding appetizers.
I can't decide, and I just said yes to all of it. Bring me it all.
The whole fucking menu.
Somebody
Chef
gets so
Ryan.
fat.
Catherine, this turkey tastes half as good as it looks. I think we're all in for a very big treat.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Okay, Eddie.
Ryan can cook. I know I used that one already, but you can. You now have control of the helm.
All right,
Or
thank you, Mark.
The bridge. You have control of the bridge.
Brian, you have the con.
Thank you. I'll be in my ready room.
Con!
Readying myself.
So as Mark said, because we're watching The Goonies, which had a famous or infamous theme song written and performed by Cyndi Lauper, we geeky dads figured it would be fun to take a look at some of our other favorite songs written specifically for a movie.
That's it.
That's it. Short and sweet, buddy.
Pretty simple.
Makes all the sense
It's
in
like
the world.
tapas.
It's the simplest intro, but it is not a simple category.
It's
No,
not.
There
it
are
was tough to
tons.
No, I kept that part short because I think the rest of it's going to run a little long.
I think you're right.
We got a lot to
I
talk
think
about
that's
here.
it.
Well, that's right, because we're doing top 3, right?
Yeah.
Top 3 and then some, I think.
All right, bellow out your top threes. Who wants to go?
You start, Mark.
Me? All right, I'm gonna go. My first
We haven't
one-
heard your voice enough.
Have you? No one's requesting that, I'll tell you. I want Mark to shut up. Can Mark be a mime for like an episode? That would be great.
Look, he's in a box. Look.
Hey, I'm pulling rope here. Because I'm from New York. I'm a mime from New York.
Mark's walking against the wind. And Derek is very gassy.
Oh, my God.
Give with me. I had some beans.
I'm sorry, Ryan Kershaw. This is going to be a rough one. It's after Halloween.
You asked for it.
No sleep. No sleep.
Till
Okay.
Brooklyn.
It would have been fine had you guys done it 5 years ago.
Yeah, we were younger and more spry.
It's Granny Spry.
Spry. Shut up. Okay. My first one is Cry Little Sister from the Lost Boys by the Sisters of Mercy.
Yeah.
We talked about the Lost Boys recently, so I don't have to really say why that's an awesome song or an awesome movie. But it's an awesome song for an awesome movie.
It just fits so well.
It does.
It works so good.
It's hauntingly melodic, yet hard and rock and roll at the same time. And it's got an organ that just plays one note for a solid minute.
Hard and organ.
Sounds just like you, Mark.
You can tell there's a Schumacher film.
An organ that goes one full minute.
Yeah, on a good day. In my age, though, no. Number 2, Give Me the Prize, the Kurgan theme.
Nice.
From Highlander. I know a lot of people go Princess of the Universe and
Because it's a better song.
Who Wants to Live Forever.
Because that's a better song.
No. Not at all.
I like that.
I'm with Tito on this one. Yeah.
Give Me the Prize,
Give Me the Prize.
with Brian May's electric guitar bagpipe sounding solo. Where else are you going to get that? Nowhere. And it's the Kurgan. And the Kurgan's the best part of Highlander. Yeah, I said it, and I'll say it again. That's number 2. Shut up,
The
Tito.
Spanish Egyptian's the best part of the.
No, he isn't. He can't even decide where the
Scottish,
fuck he's
Spanish
from.
Egyptian.
He's Spanish,
With a samurai
Egyptian,
sword.
Scottish.
Is the best character.
He's Asian. He's black.
He's like Crispin Glover in the Cabinet of Curiosities.
He is.
Doesn't know where he's
That
from.
accent's all over the place.
He doesn't know where he's from.
It's everywhere.
Give me the prize.
What about number 3?
Number 1.
Oh, number
is,
1. Sorry. Working backwards.
Working backwards is Burn by The Cure for the Crow soundtrack.
Oh, what a great fucking song.
Are you happy
Song.
with that one?
Great song.
Good. Now shut up. So
2 out of
that
3
was
ain't
written
bad.
specifically for the movie.
Yeah.
2 out of 3
And
ain't
it
bad.
fits the movie perfect.
All the songs in that soundtrack.
That whole
are-
soundtrack is awesome, but
Perfect.
that just stands out because it's written for the movie, by the movie, not by the movie, but it's awesome. Those are
For
mine.
kids, by kids.
Excellent song.
Yeah.
Nice.
2 out of 3.
Very good
Pretty
pick.
good.
Well, you probably don't even know what Give Me the Prize sounds like.
Just give me the
It
prize.
sounds like the worst
Just give me the
song on the
prize.
Highlander soundtrack.
No, there's worse.
I don't know.
Gimme the prize after midnight.
Say that if
Is
it
that
sounded
what
like
it
that,
sounds like?
yeah.
I'm going to try to remember to listen
Would
to
you
it
like
on
me
my
to
way
play
home.
it? Should I play it right now?
No, not
I'll
at
play it
all.
right now.
Not even a little
I'll
bit.
do it. I got it.
Don't threaten Tito with a good time here.
He doesn't like that.
I don't think my list is in danger. All right. I'm feeling good. I'll go next unless somebody else wants.
No, go ahead, Tito.
Go ahead, Tito.
We'll go around.
All right. I'm going number 3. I actually went in a weird way.
Jesus,
I
it's
don't
always
think
like
that the Cyndi Lauper song is better than the movie Goonies, but every song I picked is better than the movie that they were
That it was
featured
in.
in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Most
I
are.
just kind of went that way. Yeah, right. So I'm going Seal, Kiss from a Rose,
I knew you were gonna
Batman
hate
this
Forever.
one.
Nice.
I was most worried about that one. I thought maybe.
didn't even think about that
maybe
one.
you might go that way.
I totally forgot about that one,
I do
actually,
like
but that's a
that
good
song.
one.
This movie has no attachment to me whatsoever. I didn't get it. I don't like it. I don't know why people do. But it's the Monstar rap.
Oh,
Coolio, Be
that is
Real,
the
Method
best
Man,
song.
LL Cool J, and Busta Rhymes.
as a kid, I remember the movie sucked, but yeah, listening to that song and like knowing the
Love
words.
that movie. Love that song.
It's a
Hate
great
that
pick.
movie. Terrible. Great Busta Rhymes.
See,
You like
Tito
that.
always delivers.
No, I
You like Busta Rhymes.
There's here. Give me the prize right there, man. I thought you were gonna go all 3 impressive.
That's you. Have you never heard it?
No, I don't need to.
Hit him
Cumulus
high. Hit him high. Hit him high. Hit him high.
Cumulus clouds
No, you
bring
don't
darkness up
remember mine.
above. You in it for the money or in it for the love, MJ? 23 ways to make a play.
That's
Mouching
it.
on the mothership, back around my way.
Does it sound like that?
That's the
Yeah,
LL
that
Cool
was,
J
the,
verse.
that was all the fucking lyrics.
That's the
Sounds
LL Cool J
terrible.
part.
I'm not listening
That's
to
phenomenal.
that.
Great video too.
Hey.
My number 1 is from. I actually kind of like this movie in a weird way. It's Wheatus, Teenage Dirtbag from the
Oh
Loser
my God.
soundtrack.
Oh, that's
From the
right.
what?
That was from him.
Wheatus.
I forgot.
From what movie?
Loser with Jason,
Jason
Biggs.
Biggs.
Oh,
and
see that I haven't seen.
Mina,
Dan
right?
Aykroyd,
Mina
Nina
cannot
Savari's in
trust
it.
Well,
Yeah,
Nina
it's not.
Savari.
It's not that good. He goes
Choir
to college.
chick.
My,
He's
my,
a loser.
my
They
daughter's
make fun
been
of him.
listening. There's a cover of it now that she listens
It's
to on
like
Tik.
back around and
Yeah,
very popular
She listens
again.
to it all the
Yeah.
time. I'm like, I know, you like it. I said, that's an old one. That
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
that goes
for
back
sure.
away.
Love that song to this day.
That is
I
good.
listened
All
to it
right.
yesterday.
That's a good song.
Cool.
That's my 3.
That's
Right.
highly
For now,
disappointing. Highly
you ask me
disappointing.
tomorrow, I'll give you a different 3.
I hope it's a better one.
It's better than
was
that
disappointing.
Kurgan song.
I had first of all, arguably, I had 1. You had 1 good one.
No way.
I expected better from you.
Hit him high.
I expected
Classic.
Dude, you gotta hear that song. It's
5
fantastic.
legends.
Only if you do
Oh,
it.
rest
Yeah.
in peace, Coolio.
That's right.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
he's dead.
He's
Coolio,
on
the song.
LL Cool J, Busta
Method
Rhymes,
Man.
Method Man.
Be Real from
Damn.
Cypress Hill.
Chargers. Next.
Who's next?
Well, Brian, but he's
Taking a drink. Sorry.
that's okay.
So I've got Flash by Queen from Flash Gordon.
I thought
knew
you
I love that one.
Knew it.
that one.
You did? You know I was going to
knew
pick
it.
that one?
That's
Come
why
on.
I
I had a feeling you were
didn't.
going to pick that one too.
I knew I said Brian's
So
going to
did
pick
I.
this.
James Bond has a lot of really, a
Yeah.
lot of really
I
good
didn't
ones.
touch any of them.
But I had to go with "Live and Let Die" by Paul
Wings.
McCartney.
I almost picked that one too.
Yeah,
Great fucking
I
song.
loved that song. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved that song. And also, I've got "Don't You Forget About Me" by Simple Minds from The
Yeah.
Breakfast Club.
That's a good one.
Great
Love that
song.
song
Love
too.
that song too. Love that movie.
Nice.
I thought I was going to be keeping it all in the '80s, but the James Bond one was from the early '70s.
all right.
And that's what I had to do. I had to break them into categories, and I'm like, all right, so I don't want to touch anything that's from a musical. But there's multiple songs.
Yeah.
So like Magic Dance was out, and anything from Disney, out.
Yeah,
They're all
Yeah, I didn't think
fantastic.
that was fair either.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna try to keep it 80s, but then I figured, well, everybody else is gonna kind of throw an 80s song. That one in particular.
Which one? Don't You Forget About Me?
Yeah, Don't You Forget About Me. And I left out Bond themes because I definitely have a top tier of Bond themes. So I got a couple deep cuts, a couple lesser known things.
Deeper than the fucking Kurgan theme?
Yeah.
Impossible.
How about
It's not impossible. I used to bullseye womp rats at my T16 back home. They're not much bigger than 2 meters. And actually, I had picked that one as my runner-up.
my
What, the Kurgan theme?
I did.
My man.
Yep.
See?
Yep.
Super deep.
my rifle, my pony, and me, which is
Sorry, Derek.
Dean Martin and Ricky Nelson from Rio Bravo.
Oh, wow.
I did
that
that song.
is deep.
Yes.
That's a classic.
Exit music for a film by Radiohead
Oh, wow.
from Romeo and Juliet. And it's a toss-up between Blaze of Glory. I wanted to go with that one, but
Ooh, good one.
I'm gonna
He
go.
rode a blazing
I'm gonna go for a
saddle.
2-for-1 with 9.95 and Turtle Power from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'm going 9.95.
But yeah, fantastic.
TURTLT power.
But there are tons of good ones.
So many good songs.
I mean, Bryan Adams has 3 on his own. You know, he's
Bryan
got
Adams goes
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everything I do for you.
and All for One with
Oh, yeah,
Sting
from the
and
Kevin.
Rod Stewart.
That's right. Yeah.
And he
Battle
did
of the
one-
Neck Chords.
What was the one? Exactly. And the
That's
one that
a
he
great
did,
song.
he did one for Mask of Zorro.
You did?
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you really love a woman.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that one I didn't like as
love
much.
a woman.
I like the other
Gotta
two.
hold.
I almost went all 3 Kenny Loggins. The
Dude,
king
I
of
was
the
just going
movie
to say
soundtrack.
that.
I'm all right.
Kenny
Danger
Loggins.
Zone and-
And Footloose.
I'm all right. Is
I was
one of my
almost gonna
runners
meet
up.
me halfway
I
over the
swore
top.
you were going to have one of those. You were gonna
I
have a
almost
Kenny
picked all
Loggins
3 of
song.
those.
So if you
All
guys
3
had picked
Kenny
any of
Loggins.
mine, I had for my runners up, I had "Purple Rain" by Prince. Or actually anything off of that soundtrack from Purple
Phenomenal.
Rain, but Purple Rain. I'm All Right by Kenny Loggins for Caddyshack because I just like it better than Danger Zone. And I also had Who Wants to Live Forever / Princes of the Universe / Give Me the Prize because I couldn't decide which one I liked better.
Because they're all equally good.
My backups were Miss
Yeah.
Misery by Elliott Smith from Good Will Hunting, Save Me by Amy Mann from Magnolia,
Yeah.
and Playground Love. It was on it's Air by by Air from Virgin Suicides. They did
know that
they
one.
did the
Never
whole
seen that
soundtrack
movie.
for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got one runner up.
Songs.
It's
Only
the
one?
king. It's the king of them all. It's Lindsey Buckingham. It's Hollywood
Oh,
Road.
yep.
From
Yep.
From
Great
all
song.
the Christmas,
National
all the
Lampoon
vacation.
films.
Yep. Great
separately.
song.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going runner up. The End is the Beginning from Batman and Robin. That's a fucking great
Wait,
song.
the end is the beginning.
Or
of
is
the
it the
end.
beginning of the end? Not the one they used
The
for the
upbeat
Watchmen.
one?
The upbeat
yeah,
one.
it's the upbeat one is I think that's the beginning is the end. Of the
Okay,
beginning.
then that one. Although the downbeat one for the Watchmen trailer was pretty cool
Yeah.
too. That was definitely one of them.
Those were good.
And-
Those were good. That whole album, those 2 albums, the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin soundtracks were fantastic.
Good music.
It's
yeah.
a shame. It's a
Yeah.
shame about the movies.
Yeah,
Shame
it's
just
even
really
the,
couldn't elevate the
the-
movies a little bit.
It's not as good, but the U2 song "Hold Me,
Hold Me, Thrill Me,
is a
Kiss Me.
Oh,
great
yeah,
song.
yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not.
You
nearly
2 had
as-
another good one too.
They did the original remake of the Mission Impossible.
Yes,
Yeah,
theme
well,
too.
it
Yep.
was,
Back in the day.
What's that song?
Sting and no,
It was the other two guys.
Sting.
It was not Edge and
Yeah.
Oh, Adam
Bono.
Clayton?
Adam Clayton
and Mullins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not Sean Mullins.
No.
He did Rockabye.
Rockabye.
Sean Mullins.
But it was those two. Larry
Yeah.
Mullins.
Larry Mullins,
Larry
yeah, I think
Mullins.
you're right.
Yeah,
Very
I
good.
loved. That was a great arrangement.
And you
Mission
2 did
Impossible.
the Gangs of New York song, the Hands That Built America.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yes.
Martin Scorsese film.
Yep.
From what, 2002, something like that? It's like early 2000s.
I know.
Yeah.
Like 20
It's
years ago
crazy
already.
how long
Holy
ago
shit.
it was. Yeah.
Wow.
Cameron Diaz was still relevant.
Yeah, and that up-and-comer Leo D something.
Oh, from Growing Pains.
That kid from Growing Pains.
All the shitty accents.
I predict big things for him.
Yeah,
Terrible fucking accent in that movie.
from Critters.
Yeah, Liam Neeson died
great.
in that one. Go figure.
That's right.
He did?
Yeah, he dies in every movie. He's like neck and neck with Sean Bean almost.
Him and Sean Bean.
And for a while,
it's an Irish
it's like-
thing. It's an
yeah.
Irish thing. They always kill the Irishman. That was the name of the movie.
Yeah,
Spot on,
I never saw that one. That was Scorsese too, right?
The
Irishman, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Scorsese.
Yeah. That
No,
one,
not the Irishman.
Oh.
Kill the Irishman.
Oh, Kill the Irishman. Oh, I don't know that one.
It's with I think Clive Owen.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a movie where Liam Neeson survives, and I can't.
Oh, there's a few of them.
Yeah, Commuter, Taken
I haven't
2,
seen-
Taken
yeah,
3.
that's right. He does
Taken
survive
2
in all
Electric
the-
Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boogaloomus.
How about Deadpool? Remember him in the Deadpool? The last Dirty Harry movie.
He was in Deadpool.
He's
Holy
the
shit.
Deadpool. Yeah, well, he's in the Deadpool.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
yeah.
The Deadpool.
No.
With a young
Yeah.
James Carey. Remember
Yeah.
James Carey before he was
Really?
Yep.
Carey? Yeah. Okay, well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
Those are great appetizers,
Songs,
everybody.
music.
Great songs, good choices.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to the main course.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, Peter.
Parker. Sorry I'm late. It's a jungle out there. I had to beat an old lady with a stick to get these cranberries.
Peter. Thank you. There we are.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Norman, will you do the honors?
So, Goonies, directed by Richard Donner, starring just a cast of wonderful young up-and-coming actors,
Exactly.
including
Some of them being introduced for the first time. In this
Sean
movie.
Austin, Corey Feldman. I knew that was coming.
Rewatching it, he's so bad.
Love Corey Feldman.
He
He's
really
so
is.
over the top and bad in this
Love him.
movie.
He's awesome.
Malfoy
No.
is so great in
He's
this movie.
so awful in this movie.
Oh, he's awesome.
I've come to the conclusion that Corey Feldman just doesn't act. He's just Corey Feldman
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah. He's just obnoxious.
He's the same fucking same fucking obnoxious.
and his hair is
kid.
terrible.
Oh, no, he
It's
takes
terrible.
care of
He's just
that
like
hair.
brushing the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah.
He's loving every minute
Slick
of
it
it.
up.
man.
I've never seen a slicked back hair that's not like slicked back with product.
My stars, where did you ever get that awful hairdo?
You've never seen
it's got-
my
it's
hair.
His hair is
is
like
green, then
it looks dry and
like a
clean, but
poodle.
it's all like
it's a dry
Greasy and
look.
slick back.
It's got a little dry look to it.
he's amazing.
Some hairspray, he brushed it. It looks dry.
The amazing Corey.
Who else is in this movie?
I have to remember. I know
Josh
Carol.
Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
Thanos is in
Jeff
this
Cohen,
movie.
Martha
Corey
Plimpton.
Jeff
Cary
Cohen,
Green.
Martha
Yep.
Plimpton,
Robert
Joey
Davi,
Pants,
Joey
Joe
Pants.
Pantoliano, Joey Pants, yep.
And Ramsey.
And Ramsey.
And
John Matuszak
Robert,
as
Robert
Sloth.
Davey, the other
Davi.
Yep.
Davi.
Robert
Agent
Davey.
I said him, but
Agent
that's all right.
Johnson. You did say
I did
him.
say him. but that's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Classically
You're going really fast.
Operatically
am I?
trained.
Am I
Firing
Robert
those
Davi.
Speeding
notes.
through them?
No, it's good.
Supermom, Mary Ellen Trainor.
Did you say?
Who was it?
Oh,
Carrie,
that's right.
Carrie Green is.
Carrie Green from
Yep.
Summer Rental.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
love
Lucas.
Yeah, and
Randy.
Key
Trainer.
Like,
Ki Hui Kwan.
Ki Hui Kwan.
Yep.
Thank you. I knew I was going to
Short round.
That's right.
Yep.
Guys tell me to use the stairs when Data's falling.
Yeah, exactly. He keeps
Spoiler.
calling. I never realized until I rewatched it the other day that he keeps referring to himself in the third
And the
person.
third person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His life is really tough for Data.
Yeah,
is.
exactly. Everybody make fun of Data's invention, but Data's invention.
What, months and months and months.
And
They tell me I'm a stupid invention.
He just loses it. He has his
Yeah.
ranting moment. He's fine. He saves them.
He
A
does.
couple of times.
A
with
couple
the
times, yeah.
Pitches of Peril.
Yep.
Peril. Pitches of Peril.
Slick
excuse me.
shoes.
Is it pitchers or pinchers? of
Pinchers.
peril?
I thought it was
Or
pinchers.
pincers.
Yeah, one makes more sense.
So I've
right?
heard that it's either pinchers of peril or pincers of power.
Oh.
I've heard two different
Has anybody
versions
used
of this.
the subtitles? I didn't watch it
No,
with the
I
subtitles
don't.
on.
I did
Sometimes
not.
I do.
No, because I think it's pinchers of peril, and I'm just going to stick with that
I think
for
you're
the
right.
rest of my life.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can say about my
I
pinchers of
concur.
peril. You
I
should.
concur.
It's good. It sounds cooler.
It does sound cooler.
That sounds like something James Bond would use. A pincher of peril.
Q gave me these.
Yeah, right?
They're pinches of peril.
Those are my pinches of peril. Shaking not still.
It might be just.
Pussy.
They came out of my pen.
That's fine. You guys want to hear my James Bond impersonation? Quiet, quiet. Pussy. That's it. He says that at some point, right?
Yeah.
Every night.
Maybe.
In every movie, Tito. In
Tallulah.
every movie.
Every single movie, right?
In the eye.
Hey, you were here for that story, right? We told you that story.
Yes.
Thank you, Ed Gazarian, for telling me that story.
I've spread that story elsewhere too.
Have you?
Someone brought up Petula Clark, and I'm like,
Petula
oh,
Clark.
let me tell
And
you
all
a
of a sudden
story.
you yelled out in the ass and nobody knew why you were doing that.
And then I had to explain. I'm like, oh, sorry, secondhand story. I know a person who knows a person.
Who knows a person who knows a person.
Fuck Petula Clark in the ass. Oh, so anyway, Goonies. How about that, Cary Green?
Fucked in the ass. I loved Cary Green. I had such a crush on her.
All right.
She's so cute.
Give me the prize.
She is,
Give me the prize.
but it's very 80s cute.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
was
that.
in the 80s.
well, no, but you know what? We really didn't have much taste in the 80s.
Speak for yourself.
No, all right. and I
had
want to
great
bring
taste
in
in the
I want to
80s.
bring an example to the table. Okay.
Okay.
So Lois Griffin. Laurie Griffin. Laurie Griffin is the quote hot one from Teen Wolf, the blonde.
Oh,
Right?
Pam.
Yeah.
Pamela.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time you see that movie, I want you to think
I always thought Boof was better looking.
I did
of
like
Barb
Boof.
from Stranger Things 2. I mean Stranger Things season 1.
Okay.
Put glasses and a short red wig.
Oh yeah, you got a
And she
picture.
looks like she looks like her.
Now or then?
No, then.
Oh.
Like she wasn't that attractive. She was 80s attractive, and that's just
Yeah, that movie cost like $5,000.
made me
See, I was
question my
thinking
own.
Yeah, they probably didn't have the
it's
cash.
funny you say that because rewatching it, I was thinking the same thing about Martha Plimpton was
In this,
the
yes.
Barb.
Yes.
She.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I used to think Martha Plimpton wasn't too bad in this
She's
movie.
got
Yeah.
stones.
And I'm like, oh no, dude, she's not.
Is she-
She's
yeah,
not
yeah.
good at all.
Yeah.
Not good.
Who?
It's not good.
You're not into Martha Plimpton? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't into Martha Plimpton.
Wouldn't be prudent.
I was a Mary Ellen Trainor guy myself.
Oh, dude, love 80s moms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love
Mary Ellen
80s
Trainor.
moms.
I didn't realize
Jam.
she passed.
Yeah.
Did she die?
She died.
Yeah,
Oh, I
she
didn't
died.
know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was mom to everything 80s.
Yeah, she was.
Do you have any other examples besides
That one?
girl
No,
from-
that's the
Well, that was the
only
one that like the first that came to mind. And I'm like, I gotta get some evidence.
We had terrible
I
taste
gotta
back
put some
then.
stuff to bring up.
And here's one that nobody knows.
So she
Nobody knows her.
passing? Is that one that pops up a lot in your life? the chick who nobody knows the name of from Teen Wolf?
No, but everybody, come on. No, because we went. You know why? Because we remember like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, we were watching Teen Wolf
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
we started.
So good.
And
Okay.
it made me think of it. I'm like, oh god, yeah. I used to think she was super hot, and she's not. She's not
That
the only
sounds
one.
like a
There
Derek
are
problem.
other examples,
Yeah.
and I will.
I'm thinking back like
next week I
now,
will
right
come
now.
with more examples.
Oh boy. I can't wait.
This is going to be your Electric Boogaloomus moment.
I liked them both. I liked Boof and Pamela.
Yeah, Boof was
I was
cool.
I was
That was
like,
a
I-
Boof.
I-
See,
I
now
like
Boof was hot.
A real werewolf
Yeah.
would have tried and gotten both of them
Yeah.
at the same time.
I was into
if I was a
the
werewolf, I could
Tina
make
and
that
the
happen.
what's her face, the twins or whatever.
Which one?
Tina and whoever, the two twins that hang out with Lewis with the sunglasses. They look like they would eat you alive.
Wow.
Yeah, they never speak. They're
That's
just the
right.
two extra
yeah,
girls
yeah,
that are
yeah,
always there.
Yeah, one and
There's always a few extras
Yes,
that are like the friends.
they're at the party and they're in charge of opening and closing the closet, aren't they?
No, I thought that was that.
Styles
No,
is
that was
girl.
that obnoxious blonde girl.
No, it's a brunette.
right?
It's a brunette.
It's a
yeah,
brunette,
that one.
but it's a different one. Right. Okay. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
This is
Anyway,
is
I'm sorry.
This is
sorry.
Goonie. Well, anyway, some of us found Andy attractive anyhow.
Andy.
Into that. What? Well, Andy. Her name's
Andy.
Andy in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Carrie
Back then
Green.
and still.
Cute. I thought she was cute.
So I thought you were talking about Andy Dick.
Andy Dick is adorable. Andy Dick is adorable. Rewatching News Radio, actually, he's adorable. Wonderful. What are your opening thoughts on the movie?
Careful,
we're
Mark,
supposed
because
to be
he probably is listening.
talking- Good. Whatever I got to do to get people to listen, okay?
I thought you were gonna say whatever I gotta do to
Take one
to
for the
get
team.
Dick.
Again, for the podcast.
Phrasing.
All right. So for anybody who's still listening,
sorry.
I swear we're going to get to Goonies right now. What do people think of this movie? Opening thoughts. Brian.
I like the Goonies. It's not a favorite, but I like it. I let's say I like it, but I don't love it. I don't know what it is about the movie that doesn't make me love it, but it's still a fun movie.
Okay.
I mean, I watch it from time to time, but it's not one of my go-tos.
You don't have to be ashamed.
No.
It's all
As
right.
far as like a Spielberg movie goes, and I like Richard Donner as a director. I think he's done some wonderful work. But and Christopher Colombus, who wrote it, he's done some great stuff too. But I don't know. Maybe it's all the kids. Like
I hate kids.
It's not that I hate kids, but there's just so much like yelling over each other. You know, and it's tough to. It just grates on me, and I don't know if it's because I was older. I wasn't like younger, like when you guys saw it, and it just bothered me. I think I don't know.
Isn't that kind of what we do every Wednesday?
It is. It is. But now we're older.
We're having a therapy session for Brian.
Yeah.
This is good.
Let it out, Brian.
Let it out, Brian.
Yeah, just let it
Show
out.
us on the dot where Corey Feldman touched you.
All the time. I had to hide my true
No, guys,
feelings for
that's Corey
Goonies.
Haim.
According to Corey Feldman.
yeah, he's dead now.
That
He
wasn't
can
me.
defend
It was
himself.
him. It was him the whole time. Somebody else. I was just there.
Tito?
I love this movie. I've probably seen this movie more times than I've seen any movie, except for Big Trouble in Little China. I've seen this movie a million fucking times. And I just sit and I watch it. I don't even stare at the screen. I just say the lines to myself while I'm watching it.
Told you. It's in the screenplay.
Yeah. I stare at the wall. I say the words back to myself.
All work and no play.
But yeah,
It's Tito, a dog boy.
For me, it holds up. Again, it has that magic for me of being a child and how exciting the idea of living that experience could be. And like almost like realistic, like, oh, that could happen to me. I could get chased by some crazy people, and stumble upon a pirate ship, and
Find a treasure map in your dad's attic.
Exactly, yeah.
Sure.
I want to be Data when I was a kid. I want to be that kid. I want to have like gadgets and be that clever and like put shit together that worked and was fun, even if it didn't work. And I want to have that group of, I had friends growing up, but we never got into like harebrained shit until we were in like high school. That's when like all the crazy shit happens. When you get older, then you're like, oh, okay, now we can go off by ourselves.
Yeah.
Like I could play in the neighborhood, but I wasn't like taking my bikes to the fucking rocks by the ocean.
The other side
and
of
no
town.
one was around, and
to a dilapidated
not till
restaurant.
the next morning where they were like, oh, what happened to our kids?
Yeah.
Like, that shit just wasn't happening.
Well, it was the 80s. No, nobody cared.
It was a different time.
I know what you're talking right? It was a different time.
But yeah,
Parents
this
didn't
movie
appreciate
holds a
it.
special place for me.
Yeah.
And my heart of hearts.
Derek?
I do. I enjoy this movie. I don't enjoy Corey Feldman. He sucks, and he's obnoxious in this movie. But I love the dynamic with the kids. It's some of it is a little bit too stereotypical, but I mean, it's a relatable group, and the idea, especially the main plot of the whole thing is just that like these, this kid and his brother are going to end up being forced to leave because they can't afford to stay there, and leaving town and leaving the friends that they have, and having one last adventure. That it resonates. It carries through to today. So it's definitely a movie that holds from the 80s that holds up, and not a lot of them can say that they do. I love the music. Gronis's like the theme, the score, which apparently they never released it. Right after the movie came out, the soundtrack was just songs. Mostly Cyndi Lauper, and eventually they did end up releasing the score. But the opening scene where the Fratellis are breaking out, and like that song, you hear like anybody who's ever watched a movie trailer has heard that song because it was in a shit ton. It's always in.
I think it was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. One of the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It's
movies.
it's very Christmas. Chipmunk Adventure.
Yeah.
Like that's what it reminds me of. Yeah. So yeah, it just it is. It's a fun little adventure. And I love the Fratellis. I always remember as a kid thinking that Mama Fratelli was a man. And I'm sorry, Anne Ramsey, God rest your soul.
No relation.
Yeah, I mean she's pretty tough. She's pretty tough looking.
Yeah. But I love that. I love the tough mom with the two thugs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're great.
And Sloth was
Sloth was Sloth.
Yeah, Sloth was Sloth. I never made fun of the deformed kids at school. Put it that way,
Because of Sloth.
Because of Sloth.
Oh, there you go. I taught you something.
Yeah.
Just let them live their lives.
Yeah, I'd bring Baby Ruth to
a lot of
school and they'd leave me
deformed
alone.
kids at school with you? Did you guys went to the same school with all the deformed kids?
No, I mean we went to the same school.
Just
for a little
one
while.
kid named Mark.
I used to bring Mark Baby Ruths,
and it worked.
Baby, man, you smell like fizz ed.
I wanted to be Mouth when I was a kid, but I ended up being Chunk because of all the Baby Ruths. Oh, adorable. Yeah, this is an awesome adventure movie. Yeah. I love it. I loved it as a kid. Same like Tito said, this is just, kids on adventures are always great. And I love those kind of movies. We all had friends. We all had our cliques, our gangs, and, up until the pirates and the, criminals chasing us, none of that happened. But hanging out at each other's houses and destroying.
I don't know. We grew up in Bridgewater. There was a prison. We had a prison in our town, so it could have very well happened.
But it didn't with us.
Oh, not with us.
But we would go to each other's houses and get chips all over the floor, knock over statues with dicks on them.
But you knock over statues with your dick.
My mom's fertility statue.
Her most favorite piece.
Says a lot about Mom.
Yeah. Well, you saw the dad in that movie. No, I'm sorry. But it's a museum. I'm sure he's a thrill in the sack. Getting ahead of myself, the ADHD is kicking in. Yeah, just taking off on your bike, riding around, exploring the town. I mean, we did all that. We didn't find what they found. I never found a map in my parents' attic. I found a creepy doll clown in there once, a 6-foot clown in the attic.
And that was places.
6-foot clown.
Yeah. It was a stuffed clown. It wasn't like an actual clown.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah. We had train tracks. And
we had train tracks.
We
had
the
the
old
woods.
shoe factory.
We had the woods.
You ever go to the shoe factory on?
No. That's where the crack houses were.
That's where Mr. Jenkins hatched his harebrained schemes at the shoe factory, at the abandoned shoe factory.
And he would have got away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Well, that stupid Mark.
Baby,
Gee, well, because we got them.
Ruth, baby.
Scary.
You never went into that factory?
No, they were.
I totally did.
Dude, they were across from the crack houses. Even then, I knew.
Well, they were definitely across from.
No,
the crack
we went
houses.
into the woods, Titicut Woods, baby. All the haunted woods of Bridgewater.
Oh
where
yeah,
the cults
I saw
were.
that documentary.
Ooh, the Bridgewater Triangle.
That's right.
Talks about that, and we were all there. My friends and I. We went looking for the cults. We never found them, or did we? No, we didn't.
We are the cults.
The stupid cults.
Mark's been hiding amongst us all this time.
Yeah,
Plain sight.
and you fell for it.
It's like us. He's from the underground. And he's the tethered.
The real Mark is down somewhere. That's how they talk in the movie.
Why are the lights blinking, Tito? Why are the lights blinking? That's right. Mark is trying to signal us.
I'm in the upside. Been trying to keep it quiet, man. Oh shit! What was I saying? Awesome movie. Great characters. Unlike Derek, I did like Mouth. He was my favorite character.
You do.
He does exactly what he's supposed to do.
I love
like
Corey Feldman. I liked I don't care.
Well, and Chunk does the same.
But I was not so much now. But as a kid, I did like Corey Feldman. Yeah, I just like the wise ass in any gang, in any movie, Monster Squad. It was always Raphael and the Ninja Turtle cartoon. Anyone that had the wise ass comics,
Corey Feldman.
I gravitated to
that. That was Donatello.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. He was Ron Turtle.
I'm not sure if your friends realize this.
Maybe he should have been. Yeah, maybe he should have been Raphael.
They fall through the ceiling.
No, that was part 2. That wasn't Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
Oh
no,
you're right. Yep.
Yeah,
No, that wasn't part 2.
1.
Yeah. But he was. But I mean, Raphael in the cartoon was the smartass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In the movie, he was the one who sounded like Ray Romano on steroids.
It was
I
great.
lost this eye. I can get it back.
I loved his voice in the shows.
I did.
And in the movie, I'm sorry. I love that.
Both
bogey voice or whatever he's trying to do.
Bogey.
Yeah. Whatever he's
hey,
trying
somebody
to do.
request Ninja Turtles so we can talk about it. Yeah, but closing off, awesome movie. Great musical score, great cast of characters. I love the Fratellis. I freaking love Joey Pants in that movie. Crazy shooting up the gasoline and setting the bank on fire, and that laugh he does.
You think that'd work in real life?
No.
You could do it in Grand Theft Auto.
No, yeah, you can do a lot of things in Grand.
Yeah.
You can drive off buildings in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that's true.
The fucking Batmobile can do that. And
I'm just saying, you could take a jerry can and shoot the line of gas, and it works.
Work.
I think it works. We should listen. Why don't we do our own geek MythBusters and we'll shoot some gas on fire.
We can try the Robert Davi hanging himself in the cell.
What are you looking at me? I don't want to try that one. You
on our
do
backs.
that. Turn to me.
To who it may concern, do you really think I'd hang myself?
Stupid enough to
kill myself.
Kill myself. So
that's grim. That's grim for.
That is pretty grim. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of grim moments in this movie. I mean, they're trying to kill these children, and they almost succeed.
They kill the agents.
The very stupid,
dead
FBI
bodies next to the ice
agents.
cream.
You think would have
no one
come
be caught dead
prepared?
in those polyester wags.
Yeah, like they know the Fratellis are dangerous. They got them cornered in a restaurant. Maybe bring more than 2 guys.
Frank, should we draw our weapons just in case? No.
It could be legit. They might have some nice calamari in here.
I don't know if they have guns because there's one gun in this whole movie.
They didn't go to the. I don't
the
think they went
Fratellis
to
all
the
share one gun.
They do.
They keep throwing it at each other.
Yeah, they throw it at each other. Give me the gun, Bob.
One gun with unlimited bullets.
Yeah, it's got a lot of
They
bullets.
blew the budget on the old RV and the fucking pizza. Mom, he's taking my pepperoni.
Let's kill each other over the pepperoni.
Come on, let's kill each other over the pepperoni. I love that
all those
guy.
flavors of ice cream.
I had no idea. I never knew what an ORV was growing up.
He's
opera singer.
Trained.
Oh, you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell. Man's got a great voice. Even when he talks, you can hear it in his voice.
Yeah. My wife and I were watching it last night. She said the same. Is that actually him singing? And I was like, yes.
It was his idea.
According to IMDb, it is.
Improv the whole thing.
It's just like Mom Francis. You never let me finish anything. Finish it. Yeah, they must have cleaned
Remember
him
we
out.
were going to get your teeth fixed, but we spent all the money on
his wig?
I don't wear earrings!
Oh, Joey Pants.
That's pre-Joey Pants. He was just the guy.
Pants.
He was just in movies.
Yeah.
No idea who the hell he was.
Yeah, he was also starring after the featured
popped up on the screen. You're like Joe Pantoliano.
Oh, yeah, and a few other people.
This
guy.
All right, so you want to run through it real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so
of course.
let's go through it quickly because we have to. We start off with the prison break from the Fratellis.
Yep. And the score, the music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And driving around town, escaping in there.
Right.
It was a Jeep
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
Yeah, Jeep Cherokee.
It's an ORV.
Yeah.
Bullet holes the size of matzo
Bullet holes
balls.
the size of matzo balls.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They make their escape. They manage to get away while joining an RV derby, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Tell me that wasn't a commercial for Jeep.
Oh,
it's like all of a sudden it's out in front and beating all these other.
Well, they put it into four-wheel
drive. Yeah, okay, like all the other trucks didn't have it too.
I know. They're driving in sand.
I know.
They don't have their four-wheel drive on.
Yeah. They do a great job of introducing all the kids, though, during this high-speed chase. All the kids. Data almost dies the first time.
That's right. And Rosalita, too, trying to cross the street.
Friggin'
she almost gets run over by the cops.
Mouth's watching his dad work on the sink.
That's right, yeah.
He gets sprayed in the face.
He turns the TV off and he hears the sirens and he hits the TV again and gets sprayed in the face.
Chunk's playing video games and squishing his shake against the glass or drink.
He's
or
the only one who
whatever.
actually witnesses the car
whole
chase.
thing.
Yeah.
Andy is at cheerleading practice, and
That's
Martha
right.
Plimpton, for some reason, is bobbing
for
apples
crabs or craps.
She's
she's
like
like
her head in.
What?
It was
I
like
think
they
she
were
wants to feel
apples.
alive.
No, they were crabs, but
Yeah,
it's
she
not
got
in her
these
mouth.
I don't think she was bobbing. She like they.
No, I
they
know
set
she
it up
wasn't
as if
actually bobbing.
As if she was like she works part time as like a crab.
She's on the
crab
docks.
bobber?
A crab
Well, no,
wrangler?
like she's like
This is her job?
she like comes up from the bucket and her hair's all wet and she's got the
She's
crabs
holding
in her
a
hand.
crab. Yeah.
I never noticed they were crabs.
But why is her head in the water?
Because she was like digging to the bottom to try to reach them.
I
She's trying
think
to get to the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
that's
bottom
just-
of the barrel, just
that's-
like that's
Crabs
just
in a
like
barrel.
the casting.
that's
directors.
dedication.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, I love Martha Plimpton.
I do too.
I
You ever
love
see
her.
Raising Hope?
Martha Plimpton.
that TV show
awesome.
she
That
had?
TV
Yeah,
show
it
is
was
awesome.
great.
Parenthood.
Yeah.
I saw her in Parenthood.
I'm sorry I made a joke. Jesus Christ. She's not on my list. All right? She's not on my list.
She's not even on my radar yet.
She's not worth being on my list.
I think she's kind of underrated in this. She's got some great lines.
does.
and
She does have some
she's
great
the
lines.
voice of reason.
And you know,
with that whole group.
Considering that the two of them didn't get along, like
Who, her and Green?
her and Feldman.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, who
That
did?
makes
No, but like
sense.
they have this like flirty thing throughout the movie, and
Yeah.
she plays it very well, considering like if you know that behind the scenes they couldn't stand each other.
Yeah. She's tough.
Good on her. Good on her.
She's a tough cookie. Holds her own quite nicely. You know, Andy screams a lot and tries to get laid. Those are the only two
So
things.
what's the
until
relationship?
The piano.
because I see this movie so infrequently.
Yeah.
Probably revisit it like maybe once every 10 years or so. And I always thought that they were brother-sister.
Who?
Feldman and Plimpton.
No.
Oh, no.
No,
Her
the
connection
only-
is through Andy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Her and Andy are friends.
Her and Andy are
pals.
friends.
That's it. They're just friends.
Character
That's the only
friends.
reason she's along.
Yeah,
she's
the
not
only
related to
the only
anybody.
siblings
They
are
show up
Are
on,
Mike and
Brand.
and
Yeah,
Brand.
Brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is like the coolest big brother. Like the fact that he's not like that scene where he's lifting the weights.
Yeah.
He's doing the bench pressing and like
And hanging like
And-
upside down like a bat.
yeah. What?
Like a Lost Boy.
He hangs upside down.
does,
He does
in the
like
kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anti gravity
Yeah.
boots.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about before that though. When,
Like Michael Keaton taking a nap.
no, when Sean Astin is like giving him shit and like gets on top and
Yeah.
like he's holding the thing down and
Yeah.
He's like, I know how you feel, Wimp.
yeah, like it's nice. It's nice to see that type.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not just like an older brother who's just a douchebag to
Yeah.
his little brother.
Yeah.
You know, he's a Goonie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not like Troy. Troy
No,
would be
God.
a
No.
Troy's the kid you love to
He's
hate.
a cool brother, but I don't know that necessarily he's cool in the town. Because he's still not one of the rich kids that can go to the
Right.
country club
He's
and
a
hang
Goonie.
out.
Yeah.
No, but you can
He's
tell,
like a
but you
handsome
can
dude
tell
that
all
the girls like,
the
though,
girls like him.
but the ladies like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Troy tries to kill him.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
literally.
yeah.
With
That's
the bike.
a very dangerous.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was a deleted scene where something else occurs between Troy and Brand, and that's why it kind of escalates to that scene.
They go to get a map.
Is that what?
Yeah,
oh,
there's
okay.
a scene
All
where
right.
in between, Bran actually catches up to them before they get to the cabin. He catches up to them at a store where they are looking for a map
That's
to match
right.
up
And that whole
with
scene is
the
cut.
older
Right.
map.
Yeah.
And Troy meets up with them there, and they get into it. And then he meets up with them again while Bran is on the tricycle, and that's where it kind of takes off,
Yeah.
from there. But there is a little bit of backstory in there which makes sense that they were like, we don't know what this map says. Let's get an actual map from this day and age.
And I didn't realize until the end of it that Troy was the son of the guy, one of the rich
the
guy.
guy that's
Well, they
trying to
say it
buy
in the
the
beginning.
Goon
Data
Ducks.
says that's that jerk's dad, or like that's
Yeah, we know Troy. We know Troy's such a cheap guy. Or,
He's that cheap guy. He's
that's
that
what it
cheap
sa- I don't know if that's what he
Yeah,
actually
it's true.
says, but
He may.
that
Yeah, I
sounds
didn't
like
catch
what he
it
says.
in the beginning.
He's that
I don't
cheap
know.
guy.
So we're at the house now. The Fratelli's getaway. We all met the Goonies, and we finally meet Mikey and Brand. And the Goonies start coming over. Mouth comes over first, and then Chunk comes over and has to do the truffle shuffle in order for them to let him in the back door. And my thought was, why not just go through the front door, Chunk?
I know.
It was
Or
open.
reach over the gate and just open
Yeah,
it.
seriously.
Yeah, that too.
Because he's a man of honor.
Yeah. And they all want to watch that Rube Goldberg device
Yeah.
open the
They
gate every
really
time.
did, yeah. It's like, damn it, we spent money on this, and we're going to use it. If
This
you're-
movie is fucking Rube Goldberg.
Oh, it's-
It's a foreshadowing moment.
yeah.
It's true.
to
He should
death.
have got a
I get
writer's
why
credit.
they do it. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I get why they do it. I just feel like, poor Chunk, the door's right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's just a way to embarrass the
and
fat kid.
I guess
Come on,
so.
we're
The
used to it.
truffle shuffle. Childhood obesity was funny back then. It's not really that fat either.
He's
compared
not
to
when you look
all
at him.
the
No.
little fat people that are out there now, man. Like he's
And-
like,
and of all the
I'm
ki- and
trying
all-
to get down to his weight.
And of all the actors, he ended up like getting in great shape.
Yeah, he looks good.
Oh,
for the rest of his
Great.
life.
And
And
he's an entertainment lawyer now, I believe. Right?
Mm-hmm. He is.
Yeah.
He's
an
actually-
entertainment lawyer for Data now.
Yeah. In
there
real
you go.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
When
that.
he came back to acting.
Yeah, when he
Yes,
did that
yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was-
good.
Yeah.
Cool. So then Monster Squad mom Mary Ellen Trainor comes in with Rosalita, and she's going to help out for a while her arm
that bit was
Heals.
funny.
is.
Yeah.
That's a great scene.
That
Yeah.
bit with all right. That I'll
mouth
give
translates?
Feldman. That was
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you should give it to both of them because both of them improvised that entire scene.
Yeah.
Rosalita taught Feldman, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I didn't know this, but this
I
I'll go with
don't
it.
know if he already knew Spanish.
No,
or
they
if
said he didn't know
Rosalita
much
had to
Spanish.
Teach him,
and
but
she
the
coached him
two
on the
of them-
phonetic,
yeah.
how to say it phonetically, because he
But
didn't really.
they came
I don't
up
think they
with
came
all
up. I don't
those
think they came
scenes.
up with the jokes though.
That was really.
That's what I heard.
I thought she just helped the script supervisor with like
the Spanish translation.
yeah.
No, man, I thought
Like, what for him to say in
I
Spanish?
heard they did the whole scenes.
Maybe.
That's what
I don't
heard.
know.
Maybe I'm
If
wrong.
they did, then good on them.
But they did a lot of work.
I
for
still
it,
think he
is
sucks.
what I'm saying. Okay,
You're not going to change my mind.
I'm not trying to change your mind. You don't need to hear it every time I bring his name up, though, do we? What, Tito? You were going to say something.
I was gonna say one of the Spanish lines, but I
Go
forgot
ahead.
which one I want to say. You go. I was going to come back to me later.
So there is that exchange. She's showing Rosalita around the house and saying where all the clothes are, and Mouth is translating it to where all the drugs are, and he's having a great time being Mouth. They come back, join the others. They go to the market. The kids go up into the attic because the mom is showing Rosalita the attic, so Mouth gets a glimpse of all the cool stuff up there. And so they go back up there, and that's where they stumble upon the treasure map. This is a cool attic with a lot of cool stuff.
Rich
Amazing
stuff.
things.
Who says rich stuff? Nobody.
People in the Goondocks say rich stuff.
Never heard it, ever.
You didn't live in the Goondocks.
In Oregon? They're not saying rich stuff in Oregon.
Well, maybe not. I guess not.
Maybe there's some rich stuff up there.
I don't know. But the town, did anybody catch the name of the town, Astoria?
Astoria.
Is the same town where Kindergarten Cop takes place.
Same universe.
The same universe, the same school.
So it was a tumor this whole time.
Yeah. I think Sloth fixed himself up at being rescued.
Oh, so that was the whole...
Got surgery, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dr. Richard Kimball was Sloth.
Dr. Richard Kimball.
Or Dr.
That's
Richard,
a bit of a reach.
Detective.
Wow, how many universes are colliding here?
Detective John Kimball.
Yeah, what do they call those? the
fugitive.
No, what do they call when the
detective.
multiverses combine?
A shit verse.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for the drink, Brian.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so they find the map, and this, of course, leads them to go look for the first steps and going to look for a treasure, basically. They got to escape Bran, because Bran's not going to let him out. He's got a date with Andy, even though he flunked his driver's test. But
that's right.
He's still
and
planning
all the young
on
kids are
macking
giving
it
him
with
shit
Andy.
for
They're
it,
giving him
too.
shit for it, and then they tie him up with his workout gear, and they manage to overpower him and take off on their bikes and head to the edge of town where there's the rocks, the ocean, the dilapidated restaurant, all the stuff that's going to start off on that wacky adventure. And while that's going on, Bran manages to escape, takes the bike of a little girl and rides it down a road and meets up with Troy and Andy and why can't I think of Martha Plimpton's name? Stephanie, thank you, Steph. And Troy tries to kill him by running him off the road. And
just being kids. This is a scamp. He's just a little scamp.
Those rich kids and their shenanigans.
So she didn't write the lines. She translated them into Spanish for them.
Okay.
She translated them into Spanish.
All right. Now we're at the restaurant, and they notice two people going into the restaurant in cheap polyester suits.
Polyester wags.
Polyester wags.
Won't be caught dead in those polyester wags.
No, he wouldn't.
That's what he says. It's hilarious.
Yeah, so not everything in this movie might have aged the best, but still, it's a riot.
He's not pretending to speak that way.
No, he is.
He has a
and
thick accent.
and he's not
And
bothered by that either.
Very fun.
Talk to him.
It's very fun.
Interviews, he thinks it's great. So good for him. We find out the Fratellis are in the restaurant. The kids go in there. They meet Mama Fratelli, who serves them pink water.
That was gross.
Yeah, that sink hasn't been used in a while.
No.
Yeah. Why they go in there and look at the state of the restaurant and still insist on ordering food?
Well,
is beyond me.
Dead things, Mikey. Dead things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the veal scallopini.
I want the veal scallopini.
A bottle of fettuccine in 1991. The only thing we serve is tongue. I think that water was poison, and I think she was trying to get rid of them. That's why.
Yeah. I think it was just rust.
It was pink. Rust is a brown. This was more
that
than
was
rust.
brown.
It's just
brown.
It's just dirty water.
Yeah.
Those pipes haven't been cleaned.
No.
He's been in prison this whole
There's
time.
fucking Drano in there. There's that pink high school soap.
Those are Ann Ramsey pipes. They
wet, ain't it?
They haven't been plumbed in
a
long time.
No way.
It's wet, ain't it? I always love that.
So
it's true. It is wet. That makes it water.
It does. Can't argue with that logic. One of them has to go. Mikey's got to go to the bathroom, so he heads down, stays to the right, and comes across Sloth.
Stay to the right.
Because he doesn't stay to the right.
Doesn't really see Sloth very well.
Even though Mama Fratelli says it about 100 times.
Yeah.
Stay to the right. Sloth scares him. He goes back upstairs. Bran's there. He's managed to catch up with them. They're all scooted out of the restaurant, and they run into Andy and Stephanie, who have caught up with them, and now the whole gang's together. And they all want to go home, and this is for one of two speeches Mikey makes about it's our time now.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't going to be a home. It's our last chance to do something to help our parents because they need...
Mikey's a very sentimental guy.
He really is.
Yes, he's a good kid.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's a good kid.
He's a good
He
leader.
is a good
Great
kid.
leader.
Great leader. Yeah.
Patty Duke's son.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
John Aston.
Yep. John Astin's adopted son, though.
Okay, but still, he raised him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably made him a sandwich.
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
I don't want any fucking sandwiches. What is it with you to fix fucking sandwiches?
So we're putting an asterisk next to his name? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, what? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. No, because I always thought it was John
Like the
Astin's
61
son,
home
too.
runs.
And I was surprised to find out that he wasn't his actual son.
Take care how you speak of him. He's a son of Asgard. He killed 80 people. He's adopted.
Okay. So after his speech, they all
weep.
They all
with
head
joy
back
and-
into the restaurant. They find their way down into the place where there's the counterfeit money and $50 bill. Chunk gets locked in the freezer with a dead guy.
It's a stuff.
Yep. They find
They got Rocky Road.
the hole under the little
Grape. I like when you guys excited for grape ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
grape ice
Yeah,
cream.
I know.
That's
This
a
kid
thing.
was
And didn't they say
the
apple?
best.
Apple ice
Yeah,
cream
there's-
too. I'm like, apple.
all these random flavors.
That's gross.
They got grape. Like, what?
Well, no, apple doesn't
Sign
sound
me up for
very
some of
appetizing.
that.
No.
Sign me up for some
Rocky
grape ice cream.
So they find the little opening under the fireplace. They all start going down there. Chuck manages to, get out of the freezer, and they tell him to go get the police. He sneaks out the window. The Fratellis come back. They go downstairs right when the last of the Goonies is safe below, and they start their journey through the caves of this restaurant and come across booby traps and Chester Copperpot. They find
But meanwhile,
No relation to Oswald's Cobblepot.
No,
No.
The Fratellis enter and leave that restaurant like about a half a dozen times
Yeah.
in about 20 minutes.
Yep.
They're trying to
really-
get rid of the bodies.
Yeah.
One
They
of
had
the
to get rid
bodies.
of the body. They had to get food.
That's right. Yeah, they got the
Because
pizza.
all
Pizza.
Mama Fratelli had in the car was crackers.
Yeah.
She's like fucking eating them during the getaway.
And this is like, yesterday I was watching and I was like, damn, Chunk must be fucking terrified, right? Because
Yeah.
he had all of his friends and he spent
Now he's
the
all
rest
by
of
himself.
yeah, until he meets his best friend.
Yeah.
Love.
He is all alone with like homicidal murderers.
Yeah, he almost gets his fingers blended.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He tells that great story about making everybody puke.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
good. So good. Well, we'll start
And
like
that
this
time,
kid.
I pushed my little sister down the stairs and I blamed it on the dog.
You can see like Robert Davi is really like,
I kind of like this kid, man.
this kid tells the best story.
But what's really funny is they want to know the truth, but they sit and listen to everything.
Yeah.
They're genuinely fascinated by this kid.
Yeah.
Because they listen to every story, and then Mama Fratelli's like hit puree, but after like that whole
Yeah, I
thing,
know.
like
We needed a Tito narrator going 2 hours later.
not a whole lot going along with the Fratellis, I guess. We got time. Tell your whole story, kid. So he gets put into the room with Sloth, and they meet and quickly form a Free Willy relationship, which is cool. They share a
Sloth dies over.
yeah.
A free one-eyed Willie.
He's got that lazy dorsal fin.
Yeah.
I hated that shit.
Yeah. Just
Lazy
like one of
dorsal
Sloth's
fins.
ears. Sloth's ears.
Oh,
go
they're
down
so
like-
cute when
yeah.
they move. John McTuzak, rest in peace. John
Yeah.
McTuzak,
Former Oakland Raider.
Oakland Raiders.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, the kids are. Meanwhile, the other kids are down in the catacombs or whatever you call them, and they come across Chester Copperpot, and they pull out a Lou Gehrig card, and I'm like, well, that right there.
That would have exactly. I
That
thought the
could-
same thing. They
that
could have
could
left and gone up and sold that card
Back then,
and,
though?
Yeah.
Yeah, even,
Yes.
Lou Gehrig card?
even back
Yeah.
then. Between
Even in that
the-
condition, whatever condition it was in, it was
Yeah.
a fucking Lou Gehrig card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Between that and if the parents pooled all their money together, they would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there's a couple of things they found on that ship even before they found the ship itself.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's all rich stuff.
It's all rich stuff.
Whatever the fuck that means.
It means rich
Stuff
stuff
that rich people
stuff
have.
that rich people have.
It's all worth.
Well, and,
It's
and
not poor
national maritime law or international maritime law, if they had just taken one thing off that boat,
which he did.
Yep. Then it would have been done with it. He would have
He
owned the
had
whole boat.
he had finders.
Yep.
That's right.
He had finders rights.
Yeah, if you
salvage
take
rights.
something
Yeah.
off a find,
Yep.
like anything,
Yep.
that the whole thing belongs to you.
Yep. Now you have salvage rights.
Yep.
What have I been doing this whole time?
I
See
know,
that?
right?
You just got stealing
That's a good
stuff.
idea.
Yeah.
Hold your
You
breath,
should.
swim down there,
Find
grab
it, yeah.
something.
Get a boat. But he let the boat float away at the end.
I'm sure they went back.
That was
and
part of
got it.
the
Yeah, somebody else.
The Rube Goldberg So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Fucking One-Eye Willie, that fucking maniacal genius. And all his
Now I know why they
booby
call
traps.
you
The organ's the best.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yo. I love their reaction. Yo, gnarly, because it was fucking very gnarly. Yeah. So there's all kinds of mishaps going on. They come across the town like pipes and start banging and pulling on them. And, you know, one guy gets knocked over by the drinking fountain, which never really made sense.
I love that.
And then he purposely launches himself.
He throws himself backwards. Yeah.
Troy gets shot out of the toilet.
That's the worst.
That's
you know what I love about that scene?
He's reading Guns and Ammo?
No, he's wearing a fucking onesie snapped at the crotch while he's taking a shit.
No.
Yeah, he's got the one piece.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, snapped at the crotch.
Shit.
Yeah, I've seen this movie a lot of times.
I guess you have.
But I always thought it was funny that he was reading
shit like that.
I like how he was reading Guns and Ammo.
Tito's like, believe me, I've tried.
Yeah, right. I've tried shitting through my shirts many times.
That's a fully developed character. That's what that is.
Yeah, that is. You're right. We know everything about Troy in that scene. He's got the onesie and a Guns and Ammo magazine.
Tells us all we need to know.
Yep, that's all we. We see him.
And then he lands after he's done getting sprayed up in the air, and he calls out for his daddy. Yeah.
Yep.
What a puss.
Yeah.
Total.
Well, that's right. I mean, his head. I'd call for my father too. He went right through.
What's
the
your dad
wall.
gonna do?
Vinny.
I know, Vinny.
What's my dad gonna do?
I can understand.
He'll make people disappear.
No, I can understand if it was in your own home's bathroom, but I'm pretty sure that was the school. I'm pretty sure it was in a bathroom stall.
Yeah.
So.
At a stall. Yeah, it was the golfing where all the rich people were.
Things just getting sucked into the walls.
Yeah,
that's right.
Fun.
All the old men showering. That's a fun scene.
I think that's only one.
And one of them has an eye
scenes.
patch.
Yeah,
what the hell is going on at that golf club?
It's One-Eyed Willie's.
He needed somewhere to put his thong while he was showering.
It's like Nick Fury's flabby, older, fatter, balder Fury.
Whiter Fury.
Whiter Fury.
White Fury.
Oh, a little something for the ladies right there.
It's Dick Fury.
That's one of two scenes that Spielberg directed.
Balls of Fury.
That scene in,
Did he really?
Spielberg directs the pipe scene, and he directs the speech that Mikey gives when they're in the well.
Oh, that makes sense.
Big surprise there.
That's the big speech.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah, because when they're in the well, they find what's his face, Daddy Dearest onesie
Troy.
boy, and he's offering to get them out.
Right.
Yeah, lower down the bucket right after talking shit about Carrie Green.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nail her hard.
Yeah.
And then Bran makes the
He wishes for her.
Bran makes the dumb decision of saying, all right, Andy's going to go up first. And I always think, no, he's going to leave the rest of you down there.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he gets Andy, you think he's going to bring that bucket back for any of you?
Mm-mm.
Wake up, Thanos.
That's right.
So, no. That wasn't smart.
He's a gentleman.
Huh?
He's a gentleman.
It could have cost him dearly, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
sometimes you gotta be a prick.
That's the cost of being a gentleman.
Yeah.
The cost
Andy. Ladies
he's
first, my
he's
ass.
the one who's trying to get laid.
Who?
Bran.
Yeah, but Andy's way more horny than he is.
Yeah,
in
but you
this
know what?
movie. She's trying to kiss
really
him
is.
every
I feel like-
time of the way. She's,
I feel like a lot of the problems between Bran and what's his name, they
Troy?
Troy. They could easily be solved with violence. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
think
yeah.
they should just hug it
Bran
out,
lifts
throw it
weights.
out?
I highly doubt that Troy does.
Troy's got a crew.
He
He's
lifts,
got some crew with
he
him.
lifts
though.
irons, but
Yeah,
they're
but
more
did you
like
see
9
that crew?
irons.
Yeah, but guys that are like Troy don't
Yeah.
fair fight.
No, they don't.
Guys that can beat
guys
them.
that wear a onesie ain't doing any damage, man. No.
No, he can find somebody to make
I
things
don't
happen.
think
It's true.
Those guys.
He'll buy somebody.
No, they'll be worried about
Yeah.
their hair.
I
They had
think,
lovely hair.
All I'm saying is that Bran could have taken the 3 guys up at the top of the well.
He could have. But how would that have looked in front of everybody? It wouldn't have been a good
I don't know. I
role
would have been
model
impressed.
moment.
I would have been like, good on you, Bran.
No.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, he gets a few opportunities. He gets held back
Yeah,
a couple
he's
of
trying to be a
times.
good role model for his brother. And
Stupid.
They get the last laugh though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They get the
They
last
get
laugh.
the bag of
He gets the
rubies
girl
that
and
look
they
like
get to live there forever.
they're crafting beads from Michael's, which apparently are enough to save an entire town.
Save the Goondocks.
Yeah, should have kept that card.
That's right.
But, so
You don't like the scene. You don't like that scene when with a mouth when he does this one right here. This is my dream, my
Oh,
wish.
yeah.
I'm taking them all back. I love that scene.
do
He
too.
does it so well.
I do.
He delivers it so well.
All right, so he has 2 good scenes. He's got 2
Such a good
scenes.
scene.
I don't want to talk any ill because Mark was getting really upset. He was genuinely getting upset
Yeah, I
that I
think
don't
that's
like. He's like really bothered that I don't like Corey Feldman.
There's some great that whole scene is very good.
You can dislike whoever
Even
you
the
want.
Sean Astin, the Sean Astin gives his great monologue, and it's all over.
Sean Astin's great.
Troy's bucket. He pulls on this string like,
Yeah.
fuck this bucket. I'm not doing that.
2 tears in a bucket.
Yeah, right.
Suck it.
And he can go up there. Yeah. Send Andy up. I'm not going in that bucket. Because really, I feel like as much as if I was him or them, obviously you want to go home. I might be too proud in that scenario to be like, nah, dude, I'm not writing up this guy's fucking bucket.
I wouldn't.
He's got all the power
wouldn't have
over me
gone up
now.
that
Yeah, imagine what would happen. The ridicule.
Oh, remember the time we found you guys in the well? And we
Yeah,
had to
remember we
fucking
saved
pull you
your
up?
life? That's right.
You were scrounging for change at the bottom of the well, you poor bastard.
And now we own your town.
Now we own your town.
I'd take the ride up the well, and then I'd toss that fucking douche down.
Throw him murder.
Yeah, I would murder him. Yeah, that's essentially what I would do.
I'll moiterize him.
I was thinking like pants him or something.
Yeah, no, you could murder him.
Stick up an header in his tailpipe.
Yeah, but let the air out of his tires.
And he doesn't even own a car.
Spend life imprisonment and never see the Goondogs anyway. Kind of defeats the purpose. So they go past the well. They decide, Mike is right. This speech is beautiful. We're going to go all the way to the end. We're Goonies. Goonies forever. And that's when they almost die again.
But they never say die. Don't say die.
They never say
You can't
die.
say
But
die,
they,
Mark.
I won't,
But
they,
I'm not
they
a
almost
Goonie.
meet their demise.
Never say it.
I'm not a Goonie.
But
I'm
I'm
a
not a
Cumby.
There's another a Cumby.
I'm a Rhode Islandy.
There's another scene.
I'm an
that's-
Islander. Would
that's,
that make a what? I don't know.
A
An
roadie.
Islander? You're
Yeah,
a
roadie.
We're
We're
roadies.
You're a Rhode Island.
Roadies always say die. We almost do it every time on 95. It's a fucking accident.
That's true.
I know.
That's true.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, that's okay. There's a scene that's also deleted where they have Steph and Andy give an oath, the Goonies oath.
Yes, the Goonies.
yeah,
oath.
yeah.
That's
Actually
right.
become, and I never knew this, but I looked it up. There's actually a Goonies
It's
oath.
a really
And
cool
there are
oath,
words
too,
to it.
Hear it.
Yeah.
I will never betray my Goondock friends. We'll stick together until the whole world ends. Through heaven and hell and nuclear war, good pals like us will stick like tar. In the city or the country or the forest or the boonies, I am proudly declared a fellow Goonie.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's
I,
all right.
I dig that.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Hey, it's no Green
Oh,
Lantern
come on.
oath, but it's pretty good.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
so-
Beware my power. What else is going on? What else am I missing? I'm
That's it.
skimming
So
through it. I'm
so
trying.
the
chunking,
Fratellis are coming
chunk-
for them.
White boys
The Fratellis are
leave.
still coming. They're following close.
Chunk
behind.
calls the cops.
Right, and they don't
They don't
believe
believe him because nobody believes Chunk because
Nobody
he tells a lot of
believes Chunk.
stories.
Nobody's
This is like that time you said what does he say? The
Michael Jackson uses bathroom.
Jackson.
no, but
Well, what
it's
does the cops say?
like the Iranians are
Oh,
invading or
He does a little they do a little gremlin
Oh,
shout
that's
out.
right,
Little
yeah,
creatures
yeah.
that
that's right.
Yeah,
the creatures that
the creatures
Creatures
multiply
that you
when you get
can't
them
feed
wet.
after midnight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lawrence. Oh yeah, and then the phone comes off the wall. So this
Yeah.
is right before they start following.
Yeah, 'cause Chunk's
backtracking a
fucking-
little bit. But they do start going down the fireplace exit or whatever and start following close behind. The Fratellis are close behind, and they all meet up near the piano where Andy. We find out why Andy is in the movie, basically.
Because she can play the piano.
She can play the piano. Not very well,
Yeah,
but
sorta.
well
enough
enough.
to save him. Enough to save him.
Well
enough
enough.
to save him. We get
And, that's
shoes,
when Data uses his boxing glove.
the boxing
coat
glove.
Oh, man. A lot
Knocks them
of
back down the rocks.
lot of nuts assault in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of ball assault. Slips and falls on the
This is a
log.
precursor to Home
Oh,
Alone.
yeah.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you okay?
Yeah. Sweet.
And Ramsey throws a gun in his crotch for whatever reason. I feel like that wouldn't hurt that bad, but I guess if you like landed on a fucking log like 6 times, then it's like you're just tender.
Yeah. Oh, at that
Any
point.
contact's gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, not again.
Don't even look at them.
Yeah. Just wave to it. Ah!
You get this note wrong, we'll all be flat.
Yeah.
A sharp or B flat.
Yeah, she gets the note.
And she wants to take piano lessons. First
Apparently,
thing
A
she
sharp
wants to
and
do.
B flat are the same note.
Are they? Oh, well, that's why she succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Oh.
Brian, if we're ever stuck in this situation, You're playing.
I wouldn't know where it is on a keyboard, but I know A sharp and B flat are the same
piano.
note.
It's on the way to the bathroom.
It is, yeah. Now you can find it. You can actually see it. Now that I've cleaned out the basement here.
Well, get practicing. You never know.
I'll have to have Quinn do it. That's why I have Quinn. She's taking lessons on Saturday.
In case she ever goes with her friends to find treasure, rich stuff.
She follows that red balloon down the sewer and finds an organ made of bones. And
the floor just keeps falling out from under.
That's it. But Jehovah begins with an I.
It reminded me of that scene.
I know, me too. Oh, Spielberg, recycling your old stuff.
I got to replace the J's again. Somebody fell through another J.
Okay, so the piano notes are played, the riddle is solved, or whatever. The door opens and you go down the water slide, which
That's
I'm
right.
sure had, which really, I don't know, could have been a ride at Universal or whatever.
It should be.
It should be.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Not anymore though.
Yeah, a little
back
past
then.
its.
That's legit.
Expiration.
They should have played that song that they play when, like in Addams Family, when they go down the chutes.
Play me,
come on and play with me. Apple tree.
That would have been weird.
Yeah, it would have been just like an Addams Family.
So, but speaking of weird, so they.
You know what's weird is that the Fratellis are able to follow them. I didn't think that anybody could get through the tunnel after all those rocks came.
Yeah.
I thought that was to block anybody else from going, but yet the Fratellis are able to bypass.
Well, and the floor around the piano drops,
and they still
I know
get
around the wall.
They just follow Mama. I know.
Could bow. That woman is so strong.
She
I
really
mean, I guess
is.
once you've set them all off, then you're just kind of like,
I guess, but I mean, still the stones were there.
Yeah, well, it's like again, Last Crusade after Indiana Jones.
Yeah, everybody
all
followed.
The traps,
Fuck you, Spielberg. What are you doing to me?
Yeah. Fucking Spielberg.
Fuck a Spielberg.
Fuck you, Spielberg. Making John Landis take all the blame. Sorry, that's a story for another time. So they land into the bluest looking water I've ever seen. It looks great. They see the pirate ship and they go to the pirate ship. However, if you were to watch this movie, which I did, on Disney, the Disney Channel, the old Disney Channel, they are attacked by a giant squid.
So you saw that scene. I've never seen that
I haven't
scene.
seen that scene.
Attacked by the octopus.
Yeah, because Data
on
mentions
YouTube
it at the end.
I'm sure it is.
I'm surprised.
I'm sure it's
no
on
one's
YouTube.
ever. I guess no one's ever like cared enough to see it to look, because I would think it'd be on there.
Because they kept the him talking about it.
At the end.
Yeah, the reporter asked, "What's the scariest part?"
Yeah.
I said the octopus was very scary.
Yeah, and I thought they were just being flippant. You know, they were kids, so they were just making it sound even scarier than it was. It still really doesn't.
Yeah, there's a TV version where the store scene and the octopus scene are in it. They'll play every once in a while.
But for some reason, whenever Disney ran it, they ran that cut, so I was able to see the squid.
No
scene.
kidding,
And
I never saw it.
It's a giant fucking with a beak.
Yeah,
it's nuts. It's like
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, kind of.
Yeah,
it's like touching Steph's leg.
Remember the thing that crawled out of the Sarlacc pit? In Jedi.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that.
Tito's like, that thing.
Pretty sure it was the same thing.
It could have been.
No, it looked better.
Yeah.
Not in the Goonies.
Purple paint. Was it purple?
I like the fun fact that
are always purple.
none of the kids were able to see the pirate ship until they actually saw the pirate ship. Like they had no idea that was there until they turned around.
And they had to reshoot it because
they all started swearing.
Broden.
Oh, really?
What is
Brolin. Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin was like,
Brand.
oh shit.
Brolin. Josh Brolin.
And they couldn't swear.
Brand. You jerk.
Oh yeah, Data spells out.
Data spells out shit.
He spells it out because he promised he wouldn't.
He promised his mom.
Chuck says shit the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking badass.
Gutter mouth.
Shit, what?
I love him so much.
He is the
Captain Chunk.
He is the Chubbs of friggin'
phenomenal.
He is the Chubbs of Goonies.
He's the best.
Just like Chubbs
He's
is
the Horace.
True
Chubbs,
hero.
that's right.
Chubbs is the true hero in Teen
Wolf. Oh, we're thinking Teen Wolf. I'm thinking Horace from Monster School.
Or Horace too. The fat kids are the best.
They
it's
are.
Just, you know.
That's right.
Chunk is
made
a
whole movie about us. Heavyweights. with Ben Stiller.
Oh, what a great movie.
That was a fantastic
And then
movie.
that guy became the character from Dodgeball. You ever hear that theory?
Yes. Yes.
I love Heavyweights.
Oh God, I love theories like that. They're so much fun.
I read that you're supposed to be able to see R2-D2 on the boat. But
Maybe.
I'm not sure
Jesus.
where. Yeah, you can see
George
R2-D2
Lucas
in
stopped
there
by on the
somewhere.
set.
It's like it's poetic.
It's poetic,
He's on there. He's
poetry.
driving the ship.
Because R2D2 is like a space pirate.
Yeah.
He's, he's also on a ship.
Let's put Boba Fett on the ship too.
And he'll do nothing.
He may have been.
Just like the show. Oh, wow. Sorry. Yeah, so they do. So either they do or they don't fight a giant squid, depending on which version you watch. And then they get onto the ship. They come across
One-Eyed
the
Willie.
gold. Find One-Eyed Willie. Michael has this cool. And talk about the music, Derek. Actually, when they first see the ship, there's a great moment in that score. That's awesome. That just adds to that moment. And then when he's talking to One-Eyed Willie, that creepy music that's playing underneath is so cool.
It's great.
So, where the hell are we? We're on the ship. The Fratellis find them on the ship, and it's the final battle. Sloth and Chunk show up. Sloth does the Captain Blood going down the sail thing, which is great.
That's right.
And
Did you talk about Michael's second speech there, where he has that quiet moment with One-Eyed Willie?
Yeah, I was talking about while you were bringing
Kathy?
telling Kathy.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
saying, no, that's okay. The
Yeah, because
music.
we were talking about the music. For that scene.
Is really creepy.
Yeah.
In that scene, and I just like how he calls Willie the first Goonie. I don't know, it just had a great ring, great writing. You know, it's writing. I mean, it's still awesome.
It's Chris Columbus.
It's still poetic.
Yeah, he made some good stuff.
He did. That's true. So they all square off, and the kids leap off the ship. They don't get the gold. The Fratellis take all the gold.
Even all the stuff that Mouth had stuffed in his mouth.
That's right. No.
Yeah.
What?
What's the matter?
Did I miss something?
I'm trying to see where your headphones are plugged into.
Oh, right here. They're in the front.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
It's a leftover from last week.
But yeah.
No, from when Dean was here, I had Dean plugged in here so I could use that jack.
Because the gold thing's still plugged into the back. And I'm okay.
Yeah,
all right.
it's empty. No,
I'm like, how
I could see you looking at it. I'm like, what? Are we running out of time? What's going on?
Sorry.
Derek is bored. So now
I'm not bored.
Let's wrap
No,
up.
I'm not bored. No.
But we are reaching the end. So basically, what happens is the Goonies get out and Sloth
defeats his
rescues
own
them.
family.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he fights his own family.
Throws Mama.
Yeah.
Throw Mama off the boat.
Throw Mama off the boat.
Yeah.
Nice little nod to the
She
Donner.
is the mother
Donner's
that-
Superman.
That's
You know,
right.
he's got the Superman shirt. He thinks
She is the Mama from Throw Mama.
Yeah. Throw Mama from the
Yeah,
train,
right.
throw Mama from the
Poor
boat.
Ann Ramsey, always getting thrown
If
off
she lived
vehicles.
longer, it would have been throw Mama from the plane, throw Mama from the car. It would have been all kinds of sequels.
Remember her in Scrooge? She's adorable.
Throw Mama from
Do
the
it for
pontoon.
me.
Oh my God, that's right.
Do it for me, Belle.
For me.
Oh no, what are they called?
Richard.
Dick. They
Yeah,
call
They call him
Dick.
Dick Burton.
Dick
Yeah.
Burton.
Yeah.
We don't
Do it
think
for me,
we were ready to call you Dick yet on account we didn't know you from only Night of the Iguana or whatever the fuck. So the Goonies are on the beach. They're safe right as Richard Donner making his cameo and another cop show up.
That's right.
And
And
all
some of the
guys on
cast
the
real
ATV.
families.
Yep, and all the families
Those
are
goobers.
together. They all come together in one van, which is kind of cool and weird at the same time. And they're all there, and they all greet their, and they're all just like their kids. You know,
Some of them are actually the parents of the kids.
Oh, cool.
I don't know which one.
Yeah.
but some of them are.
Chunk's parents.
Yeah, Chunk's parents were the
Chunk's
real.
mom who brings a Domino's pizza.
Yeah.
That's a
My
mom
favorite.
after my heart right there. That's
You had such a big adventure. I know you're going to be hungry, so I brought you a
here's an
Domino's.
entire heart attack for you to hurry it along because Fratelli's didn't kill
He's
you
the
quick
best.
enough.
He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt in the middle of fall in
That's
Oregon.
right. That's right.
Well, he's
the best.
Hey, to be fair.
Well, to be fair. To be fair. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
He's closer to Hawaii than we are.
Yeah.
That's right.
And he inspired
You got
Nedry's.
me.
I was going to
Nedry's
say that.
wardrobe.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, right.
Nedry is dressed like every single one of the Goonies at one
Grew up
point.
to be Nedry.
Yep.
Or maybe he didn't grow up, or he just inspired the wardrobe. I'd hate to
No,
think
he
he
would
grew
never
up
have grown
like
up to
yeah,
be
no,
Nedry.
not
Shared
with his
universe.
Prick.
No.
Nedry's a prick.
Yeah, Nedry is a prick.
Well, all those years of getting made fun of for being fat and being forced to do the chunk dance, and
That's
That's
right.
true.
Yeah.
He was
Pushed him over
abused
the edge.
even before the Fratellis tried to puree his
Yeah.
hand.
They got rich though. He got rich. They're
He
rich.
got rich.
They fucking-
The rich
sold
stuff.
off
Did
their
they
jewels.
really?
yeah,
though?
so he could
There
There were
afford.
5 of them.
Yeah, he could afford to go to MIT,
Yeah.
learn how to code. I didn't say the magic word. You know what the magic word is? Baby Ruth.
I knew it.
Damn, I hate this hack of shit.
This whole time.
Find Nedry. Check the vending machines. You know, where the Baby Ruths are.
Ruth, baby. Ruth, baby.
You don't see a lot of those floating around anymore.
No.
Yeah, they're not very good candy.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh, I love Baby Ruth. You guys like Baby Ruth?
All the peanuts in it.
They're so delicious.
Wasn't it a Baby Ruth that was floating in the pool on Caddyshack? They thought it was a turd. I think it was.
It might be. It's delicious.
Baby Ruths were big in the 80s.
Baby?
Baby Ruth?
I'm an excellent judge of character. That's why I hired Nedry. Way to go, Hammond. So yeah, the Goonies are all with their families, and I love the part with Data and his father. First of all, it's the father from Rapid Fire, and
Karate Kid.
And Karate Kid.
Right? Karate Kid Part 2? Is that him?
Is he the father in that?
Because I was rewatching it last night, and I'm like, oh my god, he looks like he does in Cobra Kai.
He's I know
Data's
him,
father in the movie.
Data's father. I know he's in Rapid Fire.
Is what?
I gotta look this up.
As
Karate
Rapid
Kid 2.
Fire. I can't remember. Look him up.
I should have looked it up
Karate Kid
last night when
But
I
he's
watched
the
it.
store
Rapid Fire
clerk.
he's in.
Yeah, and he's the store clerk in Falling Down.
Yeah.
He's the one who
That sounds right.
who won't give him a discount on the can of soda. So Michael Douglas smashes
He's
his
an
whole.
actual actor.
What's his name?
I'm not even sure.
Data's father.
Data's father.
Michael Paul Chan. Data's
Okay,
father.
Michael Paul Chan.
I
Was he
think
in
I might
Karate
not be,
Kid
I
too?
think I might be wrong.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I ain't being wrong. He did. He looked like he looks
Just
like
digging that hole, Derek.
Cobra Kai, but no. Okay, yeah, no, he's not.
He looked
That's
just
why
like
we
him.
have an edit button.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I fucking meant.
You're a football player. It's in your blood. That's racist. Your soul. That's racist. Your eyes. That's gay. That's homophobic. That's black. That's racist. Damn.
Dude, I agreed with you. I'm just like, yeah, sure, probably, because he's Asian. So
He was
I'm
in a
not
lot
with
of
that.
shit, though.
He was in a
He was
lot.
No,
shit.
but in the in the age.
found
He's
it.
not
Yeah.
James Hong, but he's in a lot of shit.
No, he is in a lot. He is no James Hong. But again, he had a couple of moments. And I love when he takes the picture. And I love the line, you are my greatest invention. Oh, God, it brings a tear to my eye every time. You know, because the kid's so cute.
Yep.
Date is so cute.
Oh, you know what?
Hugging his dad. It's such a sentimental moment.
He turned into a really funny looking, like middle-aged
Oh,
guy.
when he
though.
grows up?
Yeah, like nowadays.
He wasn't a bad looking
He's a
kid
good
in,
actor,
like,
but I mean, like he's.
He was on Head of the Class for a little while as Jasper.
That's right.
He's not too bad looking.
All right.
And what was the other thing that I saw him in? Oh, he was in an episode of Seinfeld that I watched recently. When the when Kramer is hosting the three Asian business guys.
Oh, and
no, they're tourists. They want to invest in a
And
TV
they
show.
sleep in the drawers.
And they sleep in
Yeah.
the drawers. He's one of them. He's one of them.
Oh,
He's the main guy that converses the most with Kramer.
That's Gidi Watanabe. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Long
Duck Dong.
Yep. He's also He's also
Yeah,
in
that's Long Duck
Gremlins
Dong.
too.
I did it twice then.
did it twice.
Jesus Christ.
Digging that hole.
Yeah.
He's digging his hole, everybody. I was gonna.
It's so deep, he's almost in China.
There's a great.
It's really dark here.
It's really
Oh, wait. I knew I should have taken that left turn in Albuquerque.
when the Fratellis get him to the top of the boat and Data tries to use the glove and the glove doesn't work and he's like, oh man, I don't know, Mikey. And you can kind of tell he's so defeated.
Yeah, he's like, Data's
He's
just unhappy.
Data's just unhappy. I absolutely
And the
love
teeth
that
come out,
part.
yeah.
And then the teeth come out. He's like, oh no, it's cool. My gadgets work.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I love Data.
But he's so
Dejected.
he's gone through so
Yeah.
much.
He has.
He's almost died so many times. He's just like, I don't even know what to do
Yep.
anymore. I got
That's
this
why he
bad
rants.
back.
He just has his
He rants
moment.
constantly, yeah. Tell me
Yeah,
I have these
Chunk
stupid
has his
inventions.
rants.
Yeah.
He tell me use the stairs. Data falls through the floor.
This
He
whole
tell
thing
me
is
use the
falling. When this thing is falling.
Well, anyway, regardless of how he grew up, I like that moment with him and his dad. That's a nice moment.
yeah,
And
great-
it's just,
great part.
it always brings a tear to my eye. I like it. Anyway, moving on.
It's a good thing Steven Spielberg didn't direct this movie.
I know, because then I'd be.
There wouldn't have been any
falling.
dads in it. I know. They would just
All
would
the
have been
dads
talked
would
all
be
shit.
dead. There'd be white light behind everything.
Yeah, shooting stars in the daylight.
Yeah, right.
Mikey and
Richard
Brand's
Richard
dad
Dreyfuss.
would have been like a
Fratelli.
drunk, and that's why he lost all the money, and they can't have to move.
Richard Dreyfuss might have been a Goonie for all we know.
Yeah.
He might have been Chunk.
Oh, Kate Capshaw would have been Andy. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, adult
Or,
Goonies?
that's
fun.
She would have been Mama Fratelli.
Kate Capshaw is Andy.
Yeah.
Like it.
Richard Dreyfuss is
Like the
fucking
losers.
like
Yeah.
Like they should have a
An adult, yeah.
They should make it. They got to do it.
We'll be making.
They got to do it.
Sheen.
They're all alive except for the
Sheena's mouth.
Sloth and Mom.
Sheena's mouth.
Sheena's
Charlie
mouth.
Sheena's mouth.
Sheena's mouth.
Sheena's mouth.
Or Christian Slater. I'm talking Christian Slater's mouth would be cool.
Well, Sheen was on the quarter.
Sheen was on the court.
Yeah, he played him once.
That's right. Kennedy,
it's close enough.
I love those coins. They're the size of fucking
silver dollars.
Discs. Yeah. And he's like Abraham Lincoln. Like, that's a huge
This
fucking
one
coin.
right here was my wish. I wish to be in.
They've reunited twice.
Who has?
The Goonies.
Yes.
I think that they could very well do a sequel.
They've been saying it for a while.
Yeah.
I saw something
but I mean,
that,
now, like the pandemic, they during the
with the table read thing.
They had like just a regular reunion at the beginning of the pandemic, and then towards the end they did that table read for charity. Mm-hmm. So now that
I had read that according to Corey Feldman, some of the cast wouldn't do it unless Donner was part of it.
Yeah.
And now
I
there's
can
no
see that.
Donner.
And I would feel kind of bad that Richard Donner wouldn't be alive to see it. I wouldn't be against it.
No, but Lawrence Schuler Donner could.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
you
sure,
know?
it's like a Ghostbusters thing. It's still good, but I wish Harold Ramis was alive.
Yeah.
It was nice that Ivan Reitman was, alive to see the movie before he passed away. I would just wish Richard Donner would have that moment. But I'd still, you can still make a good
I did
Goonies
see
movie.
that on IMDb. I don't know how legit that is, but Chris Columbus is working on a script for that and the third Gremlins movie.
Oh, that's been talked. Well,
really?
Gremlins has been talked about forever too. That was going to be a TV show for a while on Netflix. I don't know what happened with that.
So,
I thought it was going to be on HBO Max.
He's got the
one, the
Gremlins
Mogwai.
thing.
Is it HBO Max?
Yeah, I thought
one of
so.
those. Oh, all right.
Well,
I thought it was going to be. Yeah, but I thought it was going to be
yeah.
an animated movie though.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I mean, an animated
I
show.
thought it was a show.
Yeah, a show.
Oh,
yeah.
who the hell knows? You hear something different every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, in closing, Chunk is trying to tell everybody what happened, and the cop, even though the Fratellis are right there, refused to believe Chunk. You're telling more of your stories again? Well, I got the Fratellis right here.
Yeah.
So this could be true. But he doesn't believe him until he sees One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship sailing away into the sunset. Another burst of wonderful music, and they all wave goodbye to the ship. The movie ends, and it's a great, happy ending. And that's the kind of movie that needs a happy ending.
It would have made more sense if you were going to cut the octopus scene to have Chunk say the octopus was the scariest
That's
part.
right.
It would.
Yeah. He's the one who never.
Nobody believes
exactly.
him anyways, and we never see that part.
Right, and because right after that, that's when the cop starts coming over and saying, "All right, Lawrence, you're up
Before
to-"
all that, did you bring up the part where they were going to sign? And then Rosalita finds
No,
Oh, jeez, how can I forget
no
that?
pen,
no pen, no sign.
All of a sudden,
Yes.
I can't speak Spanish.
Yes, because she finds the marble bag that has all the coins that you said look like the
over
beads
the most
from Michael's.
important part. Yeah. So during this whole reunion, the parents have reunited with their lost kids. So along comes this dickhead who picks the worst time.
Yeah.
Like this is shitty. I don't think Dr. Doom would pull this shit. Like showing up.
You
when
know
the
what?
Parents
Troy's
are
dad would.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, they're
he's that cheap
reuniting
guy.
with their kids.
Yeah, and you see
he's like,
Troy standing behind him like all smug, like
yeah. He's like, I'm gonna pick this time
yeah.
to remind you you're all screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Sign this right on my back. I'm like, these guys just discovered their kids are still alive. That is fucking cold.
Mm-hmm.
That is like
Cold-blooded.
cold. Scarface wouldn't do that.
It would have been cool if he pulled like a Schwarzenegger in The Running Man and just fucking stabbed
Yes.
the pen right into his back.
Yeah.
His
Right.
contract.
Yeah, no. So everybody's together and everybody's sad because Troy and his dad show up and they've run out of time. And, Mikey says, we had our hands on the rich stuff. There was a Lou Gehrig card I could have grabbed. I don't know why I didn't do that, Dad. And the dad smacks him and says, what the fuck is the matter?
You know what? It would have got ruined in the water anyway.
Yeah, probably right.
That's true.
So-
That's a good point.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what.
There were no Mylar bags.
There was not a sleeve in sight.
Nope.
But Rosalita, for some reason, is going through all the kids' stuff, which is kind of odd. He's like, I'm getting out of here. This family's nuts. These people are nuts.
She's
I
looking
fucking
for the
hate
drugs.
Boondocks. There's got to be drugs. Feldman said there'd be drugs. And she does find the rubies, the craft rubies from Michael's. And she loses her shit, and she's trying to tell them not to sign. And Corey Feldman stopped being able to understand Spanish. I always thought it was just because she was stammering her words, but
No, she's straight up saying,
Yeah, I
don't
can't
sign,
make-
don't
yeah,
sign,
don't sign.
don't sign. Oh
Yeah.
my God, don't sign. And this kid translates a fucking map
From
with 1473 Spanish on it.
Burrito. What?
I guarantee the Spanish he learned in school is not the same Spanish that they used to write that fucking map.
No.
Probably not. Probably not.
Ye intruders beware. I don't know what that word is in Spanish.
And he's reading it like a pirate, too.
Yeah, right.
Shit in blood.
Of the trespassing thief.
And then he stops once he realizes what he's reading is real. He's like, oh, wait a minute. That's what this actually means.
No pen, no sign.
They do figure out she's saying, don't sign the documents, and everybody's wondering why. And she pours out the marble bag. The Fratellis forgot to search Mikey's marble bag. And out pop these rubies. They don't look very impressive.
Gems. There's some emeralds, I think. Maybe
it would have been more glamorous if they were the gold coins. It would have looked better.
Yeah.
These things don't look sensational. They look like shit you'd buy again at Michael's or your daughter's costume.
Yeah,
Yeah. But whatever.
What do you call that kind
ring
of jewelry?
pops without the plastic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, really.
Costume jewelry. It's like costume jewelry.
But in any event, they're enough to save the Goondocks because the father looks at those without checking on the value or thinking it through and says, "There'll be
tells the guy to go fuck himself."
Signing today,
and he rips it up, and then there's like more confetti than there was from that one paper. It's like, holy shit!
It explodes.
Yeah,
it's a magic contract.
Did somebody's trash bag just explode behind him because there's a shit ton of paper floating around.
And the cops fine him for littering, and then he has to pay the fine.
And they took the entire ball bag
from the Goondocks, goes into the fine. And they leave anyway.
And then he hands Troy's dad a fucking bunch of rubies and is like, "Here you go." And the guy's like, "What the fuck?
What am I going to do with this?" You're losing your property.
That's going to take weeks to sell that shit.
Yeah.
I
you don't have that.
Yeah, right.
And all the parents.
Sotheby's has to get involved.
I got a pirate ship to stop. There's more on there.
All the parents who have apparently never met one another because
That's right.
Oh, look, watch Data. He's just like his father. Yeah, honey, we know. We play bridge together or something like that.
They live next door.
Yeah, they all come in a van, but nobody knows who each other's parent is. It's like, what the hell kind of neighborhood is this?
I know. You've been hanging out with our kids have been hanging out together for the last 5 years, and none of the parents know.
Hey, you know you're losing your property. Data's dad. You want to fork over some of that invention money? Maybe
I don't know though. Back then, I don't think a lot of parents did get as involved. Like nowadays, yes.
I don't know. In my neighborhood, everybody knew everyone.
No, that's true.
Everybody knew everyone.
But like, I had friends that like, you know, a lot of my friends and dads knew each other because of Boy Scouts or whatever. But like, my mom didn't go over and play bridge with or watch soaps with like
This definitely seems like a group of people that are all friendly with each other.
Yeah.
Say hello to each other. But their kids
but
are
I'm
all
sure
kind of different.
Like, Derek, they've attended PTA meetings or something.
Yeah. But their kids are also like different, and the thing keeping them together
you're gonna fuck the PTA, fuck the police. You're gonna know the names at some point.
I can't join the PTA.
Okay, you don't have to. No one's asking you to.
I know I want to, but I
Why can't you?
Because they're all pretentious pricks.
Oh. Okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
And on that, we're gonna end Goonies. Fuck the PTA for sure. But not fuck Goonies because this is a great movie. I love it. It's still
Your father
fun
loves
for
it.
me.
Yeah, and Netta watches it every night on the VCR.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything to say about this?
No, it's a good flick.
No, it's good.
It holds up.
Okay. We all give it a hard recommend, and so go check it out. So Ryan, that one was for you, Ryan Kershaw. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. If you're still listening to us after 5 years, some of our other requests are more recent, so we know you're still listening, and so give us. There's still time. Give us some requests, and we'll talk about it. In the meantime, if you want to hear any past episodes of Three Geeky Dads, where we might have even...
Are we not doing a Geek Flag Fly?
Oh, anybody... You're right. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
It has been.
Halloween is...
Well, we still
up.
did Geek Flag Fly then,
Let's do a Geek... Thank you, Brian.
I'm sorry.
What's making your Geek Flag fly, Brian?
What an episode.
Oddly, I've got nothing, but I was going to...
Well, that doesn't mean it shouldn't happen.
You're
That's right. No, does anybody have anything that's making the Geek Flag Fly?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Derek.
The Fall of the Netflix.
I haven't heard that yet.
Netflix. Who's the guy that does? I was trying to pull it up.
The Hill House.
Yes.
Stuff. I want to say Mike Doherty, but he's the one who did.
The Hill.
No, it is Doherty.
Is it Doherty?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or Flanagan.
Flanagan.
Yeah.
he is doing a third installment that is called The House. Well, I'm assuming it's the third installment, but it's The Fall of the House of Usher, which is a great Edgar Allan Poe story to begin with. But combined with him doing it, I'm psyched.
Yeah,
I love Bly Manor and
Hill House. Yeah, they were both good.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't know anything.
What's the other series that he did with the vampires?
Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass.
Yep. But yeah, that I'm excited for.
When's that coming out? Do you know?
I don't. They just put the teaser poster up. So
okay,
not much.
I knew it was announced last year that he was working on it.
I was saying 2023.
Yeah.
Mini-series, 4 episodes.
Awesome.
So he directed 4, so maybe there's more than 4 actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss in. Check out Deadstream on Shudder. It's YouTube. It's Blair Witch meets Evil Dead. That's all I can say about it. About a YouTuber who tells his followers he's going to spend all night in a haunted manor, and you think it's going one way, it goes a whole other way, and it's a lot of fun. Check it out, Deadstream. Awesome movie.
All right,
on Shudder.
On Shudder. Deadstream.
I'm with Brian. I'm watching the same old shit.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
No, actually, I want to say this past weekend, I went with a friend of mine to Fall River to see Nosferatu live. Paul, and I'm probably going to butcher his name, but it's Paul Bielatovich. And he put together this 3-piece band. He's apparently, I think he's from England. He's played with Carl Palmer from Emerson, Lake and Palmer. He's played with a bunch of other prog rock guys, and he's put together this thing where he's composed his own score for Nosferatu, and he just rocked. Yeah. He and the rest of the band.
I'm bummed that I didn't get to go.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was your friend.
Kevin Braun.
Kevin Braun turned us on to it a month ago.
I worked with him at Waste Management. He's a listener of the show, and he had brought it up to us.
Yeah. And I was able to make it. I wasn't going to go. The funny story was that my friend Joe had texted me out of the blue about Nosferatu, asking if I had ever seen it. And I said, well, yes, I've seen the original and the 79 remake that Werner Herzog did.
Yep.
And I said, they're both good. And he was, talking about how he's only seen clips of it and he wants to see it. I said, well, funny you should say that. I said, because this coming weekend is this thing in Fall River where it's going to be with a live rock band doing the music. And he says, are you going? I said, well, I was kind of on the fence about it, but if you want to go, I'll go. So we ended up going, and it was a great time. I'm glad I did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so that's making my Geek Flag fly. And apparently, the Fall River show was where they were testing everything out.
Oh, cool.
So it was before they go out on tour. I think they're going to be touring through November and December.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with this show, it's awesome. So if you get the opportunity, check it out online. Look it up, Nosferatu Live, and see if it's coming to your town.
Awesome.
Cool. Also, shout out to Rubber Chicken Comics. Thank you for. I couldn't go to the Nosferatu show.
That's right. You had a busy weekend.
For Werewolf with a Chainsaw issue 3, available now.
That's right. Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And Rubber Chicken Comics in Bellingham. They put out an awesome signing. Set up a great show. My good man Derek showed up, and Derek Rook showed up. Dean came by. All our regulars, all our friends were there. So thank you guys for the support, and enjoy the issue. And if not, use it as a coaster. I don't know. So
that's why I bought extras.
Toilet paper. In case there's a toilet paper shortage. Hey, if you want to go back to an episode where my shit's more together and I remember everything, check us out at... Hey, Brian, where the fuck can they go?
They can go to www.3gdpodcast.com. That's www.gdpodcast.com. And you'll be able to find all of our past episodes, as Mark said. You'll be able to find all of our new stuff there. You'll be able to find our email link. You'll be able to find our social media links there as well. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And you'll be able to find our Ko-fi page where you can make a small donation if you desire. Anything that you donate helps to keep the show going. And I want to give a shout out to Michael Shanks of the Two Geeks and a Microphone. He actually made a donation last week.
Oh, good man.
Yes,
Thanks, Mike.
So thank you, Mike. And I reciprocated in our name as well.
Nice.
So we've been supporting each other's shows for the last year or so, and they're a great bunch of guys. Encourage you to listen to them when you're not listening to us. That's Two Geeks and a Microphone. And if I forgot anything else, gentlemen, I'm sorry, but I just want to thank everybody out there for listening.
I think you covered it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Holiday season's upon us.
Groovy.
Mm-hmm.
The other holiday, not our holiday.
That's right.
Not our holiday.
We had our fun.
We had our
We
fun.
did.
President's Day? That's right. That's my holiday.
Look at you. Look how serious you are.
Abraham Lincoln.
That's in
on
February.
this one. George Washington's
Right?
on
Isn't
this
it
one.
February?
All right, we're going to watch Dead Presidents in honor.
That's right.
Oh.
Dead
good
President.
flick.
Yes, it is. So, until next time for Three Geeky Dads, I am Mark.
I'm Derek.
I'm Brian.
I'm Tito.
And keep watching the skies, because Mikey, they're coming. The Fratellis, they're going to get you. Some shit like that. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
He does. He says some shit like that.
That's right, he does. And some shit like that. We good?
We
ready?
good?
We're ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah,
see.
hold on. Let me just. Is that? It's been so long.
Who is your dad?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the right
like,
one.
was that ours?
We're back.
Shit.
All right,
Where have you been, my old friend?
Oh, we don't have a dad joke.
Oh, shit. Do you want to do the 160 seconds one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right.
What do you say?
Hey, Tito, have you seen my Gone in 60 Seconds DVD?
No.
But it was here a minute ago.
I don't know this one.
Got in 60 seconds. 60 seconds is a minute.
But you're supposed to say no, but it was here a minute ago.
I don't
Did
think
we do this one already?
No, we talked about it.
We went through a bunch of them.
So we've already gone through all our
You wanna do it
Halloween
to me?
ones.
It's better when I do it.
I don't
right?
care.
What is it? It was here just a minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead,
Do you think you can remember that?
Is that what it is? Yep, go for it.
No.
There's a lot of lines.
There's no wrong answer.
Yeah, yours.
I had to break it up.
Yours are all wrong.
Name one. Name one time.
just-
Name one time I've ever been wrong. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Every time. 60% of the time, you're wrong every time.
50% of this game is 90% mental. Remember that. All right. Tito Dickens.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Tito Dickens is going to bring us into this.
I probably shouldn't have had any cheese.
That's not what's written here.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking, though. Because now it's in my throat. I wanna
That's
make
all
sure
right. That's character.
That's going to be our stinger for the whole episode.
You
Shouldn't have had any cheese. It's in my throat.